Okay, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight's game between North Branford Thunderbirds and the Morgan Huskies. Tonight we're going to be honoring the seniors. In just a moment, I'll be turning it over to Pete Nye, who will be announcing all of the teams, seniors, as well as the cheerleaders. So without any further ado, I'm going to turn it over to my buddy Pete Nye, who will be introducing the seniors. And here we go.
Up tonight is cheerleader Cadence Kolowski-Phelps. She is joined with her parents, Matt and Allie, and three younger siblings, Avery, Peyton, and Dilly. Cadence has it together. She plans on going to college next year. She's going to be pre-med. She's got all her prerequisites in line. She's going to get a medical degree. Wish my kids had that together. She's been cheering since she was 3 years old, and she's going to be cheering in college. Next up, Caitlin Bach. Cheerleader Caitlin Bach is with father Arthur, brother Austin. Got Jason out there, two best friends, Destiny Rayberg and Kira Leach, walking with Caitlin. She too is going to the medical field to be a doctor. Her favorite memory is making the team freshman year. She's been 4 years with the team and loves cheering with the football team each week. And she has been all 4 years at Morgan. Next up, Megan Wyatt. I see another cheerleader there. I don't have another sheet. Megan is walking with her mom Michelle, sister Taylor, brothers Amari and Aiden. She too is going to go to college. And her favorite memories are Friday night home games. What's better than that? Friday night football games. She's been a flyer all 4 years at Morgan. I see another cheerleader there. We have another. Who's that cheerleader? I don't know.
Thank you.
Excuse me, did you know who that other cheerleader is?
All right, next up is Cameron Coffee.
Yes, that's Cameron Coffee.
Oh, they just found her. Okay, thanks. Okay,
And
we're trying to find the cheerleader.
Is going to be walking with her parents and her younger sister Kylie. She too is going to college. And one of her favorite memories was going to a cheer camp at Bridgewater State University her freshman year. Maybe we get that camp. Maybe we get the whole team going to that camp next year. I want to hand for Cameron Coffee.
Pete sounds a little muddled tonight. He's got a bad cold.
All right, our first football player tonight is number 66, Luke Bellinger. Offensive guard, defensive tackle, with his mom Jackie and dad Jeff. Luke's favorite memories, team dinners. Oh yeah. One after the other, every week, team dinner. He's going to go to the Culinary Institute of America. And a little thank you to Coach Sullivan, Coach Lewis, and the friends of Morgan football. We always love that. Next up is number 50, Chris Carmona. Chris is with Jackie, Fernando, Alexander, brother. Mom and dad are Jackie and Fernando. His favorite football memory was the 7-touchdown comeback against SMSA last year. They were plus 1,500, and they pulled it off. He's going to go to the University of New Haven next year. And he wants to thank Coach Nye. Thanks, Chris. I love you, brother. Coach Sullivan and Coach Lewis. Don't put those three together. His additional fun fact on the sheet here is, I'm him. Very existential statement, Chris. All right, how about that last hand for Chris Carmona? Next up is number 64, Chris Dowd. We have Dawn Dowd and Art Dowd escorting him there. Brothers Carson, Colby, and Connor joining tonight. Or a shout out to them. His favorite memory is getting an interception before Jacob Jones. I don't know what that story is, but well, maybe we'll hear about that at the banquet. Expect a question at the banquet. Chris is going to be working at Amtrak. Love that train. Easy trip down to Washington. And he wants to thank his coaches and his family. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Dow. Next up is number 75, Louis Mendez. Louis Mendez is with a cast of characters: Julie Mendez, Orlando Mendez, and Allison Brundrett. Brundrett, famous name around these parts. Louis' favorite memory is after a game day lunch with Tyler Baldwin in the locker room after wins his junior and senior year. Those are going to be great memories, of course. Best part of the whole thing. He's going to attend college for business management, and he wants to thank his coaches and parents for pushing me to be the best version of myself, and thanks for the great memories. Ladies and gentlemen, Louis Mendez. Next up, number 60, Alex Smith. Right guard. Alex is joined by Dan Smith and Teresa Smith. Alex is a man of few words as he hugs Coach Sullivan. After their hellos to Coach, they're going to head down the lane, take a picture. How about a round of applause for Kim Ingles, too, taking all the photos tonight. Next up is number 54, Nate Schumann. Right tackle, defensive tackle. He's got quite an entourage here. Brother Alex, his other brother Dylan. Stepdad Corey, I think it says. Mom is Connie, I think. Handwriting bias here. And he's with his girlfriend, Abby Watkins. His favorite memory is when we won the Turkey Bowl. And they sang a song in the locker room with the trophy, dancing with the trophy. So that's always good. The Turkey Bowl, it's coming up next Wednesday night in Old Saybrook. Tom Foster and I will be there announcing the game. He's going to the Army, and he wants to thank his coaches, his mom, stepdad, for supporting him through the season. Ladies and gentlemen, Nate Schumann. Next up, number 52, defensive end, Aiden Staunton. Joining Aiden is his mom, Catherine, dad, James. Now, look at it. He listed Seamus as his sister because he thinks he's funny. I'm going to read it. It's okay. Mary Kate, his sister, who's the best of all of them. Okay? Mary Kate's the best of all of them. Good luck, guys, catching her. All right. So, funny guy. Let's see what Seamus put. He's probably... You guys got to stay there for Seamus. I'm going to skip his favorite memory, but this is a great list. He's going to go to this college for engineering, and he wants to thank Coach Lewis. So at the same time, let me announce Seamus Staunton, who listed Aiden as his brother, and Catherine and James, also the mom and dad of this one, too. His future plans are to play lacrosse in college at the University of Alabama. Roll Tide. That's his plan. That's the plan. All right, how about the Staunton family? Give them a hand. Legends in town.
And they're losing it already.
All right, we got one more? We only got one more. All right. Next up, number 3, Jake Caprio. Jake's a wide receiver, safety. Joining Jake, pretty big entourage here. We got Mike and Jen Caprio, dad and stepmom. Nicole, Teddy, the mom and stepdad, sisters, Jordana, Bella, Sophia, and Lily. Keep your distance from that group. They are trouble. All right, we love them. Very important family with the Friends of Morgan Football. They had to organize this thing, so they had to go last. Thank you, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Jake Caprio. He wants to thank his family and friends. Coach Nye, thanks, buddy, and Coach Sullivan. All right, ladies and gentlemen, one last round of applause for all our senior cheerleaders and football players. We will do an abbreviated warm-up here. I think we got about 10 minutes till game time. Is that about right? And Dennis Donovan's going to take over.
Yeah. Okay, we're right back with tonight's game. And all of you watching tonight's game, this is Tom Foster along with Peter Nye, bringing tonight's game between the North Branford Thunderbirds and our Morgan School Huskies. And Pete will be joining me in a moment. Pete's the man of all trades over here. He's been doing the announcing for senior night, and we congratulate all the seniors, their parents. Thank you for 4 wonderful years here at Morgan. We wish you all the best of success, both for the players and also the wonderful cheerleaders who keep us going every week with enthusiasm and cheering. We really appreciate what all you've done for us over the last 4 years. God bless you and your families, and may your future be bright and prosperous. In just a moment, Pete will be coming over here, and we'll start tonight's game. I also want to thank Mike Rappiano for doing our excellent camera work as he's been doing all season. And we will be doing, after this game, we will be doing an away game. We'll be covering the Old Saybrook Morgan Thanksgiving Day game. That game will be played on Wednesday night. So you'll be seeing this on Tuesday, tomorrow night, 6 o'clock rather than 6:30 at the Old Saybrook High School. So please join us both live and watch us on TV. A little chilly night here tonight. And Pete and I are going to really be tested on Wednesday because we have been relegated to the top of the press box over at Old Saybrook. So it'll be wide open and cold, so we're going to have to dress warm. Okay, Pete has just finished one of his many chores he has here at Old Saybrook.
Tom, we did the Elvis opening in Vegas live before the kickoff. I don't know if they're going to hear that on the...
They will. We made sure.
Oh, so man, it was great. It's not the one... where he goes, "That's all right, Mama. That's all right." It's the one where he goes, "CC Ryder."
Yes, right.
CC Ryder. We'll see. Okay, here we go.
Okay. Davis. To Sean Davis.
It came out, but he's down. Woof. Ball came out.
He took a smack.
Got
took
lucky.
a smack from number 50, Chittenden. So North Branford comes in with a 4-4 record, Pete, and we come in with 2 wins this year. How does the game look for tonight?
So the North Branford-Morgan game over the last decade has been legendary. So starting in 2013, so this would be the 10th meeting, they had an overtime game in 13. They had a double overtime game in 14. North Branford, I think, won the second one. Then we had a last-second touchdown against them away in 15. Another great matchup the following year. So, I mean, we're talking game of the week because they were so good for such a long time. So, again, it's a 50-50 night. It's who plays better is going to win.
Absolutely. Okay, Baldwin, quick out. Oh, nice catch over the middle.
Baldwin's pass. Complete.
Jack Nye, I think, was the recipient of that pass.
Caprio, I think.
Number
No,
3.
it was Caprio.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Caprio had a great game last week.
He did.
3 touchdown passes. Tyler Baldwin continues where he left off. Tyler's had a great year. You know, we haven't had all the wins, but, boy, Tyler's had a great year. Looking forward to him again next year. Oh, there's a fumble. Oh, there's a scramble for the ball. North Branford saying they have it, and they do. Oh, there was a mix-up on the handoff from Tyler Baldwin to
I do think it was it was a handoff all the way. Casey just didn't get it. And then
Casey Corrigan. It was just sort of a missed handoff. So North Branford will start with great field position, ball resting in about the it looks like about the 28-yard line.
So 2 plays of the 3 plays of the game, we put the ball on the ground.
Yes.
So
Well, that's something we got to
We have
change.
to we got to hang on to the ball tonight. Maybe that heavy dew late in the year.
Yep. Right up the middle to number 33, who's their best running back, Hanson. Quarterback is Provencher.
I do think the air's a little drier tonight because I couldn't flip the pages during senior night. I missed one. I missed one of the cheerleaders. I was having a panic attack.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
So-
you recovered very
luckily.
very effectively, as you normally
Had to lick
do.
the fingers. Had to lick the fingers
Yeah.
to turn the page.
And we are probably Pete's going to be a little hoarse tonight. He's got a pretty bad cold. We appreciate him doing all that he does for the school and for the program and their friends at Morgan football. Bellinger out to the outside. That was a missed. I don't know. It looks like he dropped the ball, Pete, and then picked it up.
It looked like it was a mishandled snap, and he just tried to make something out of it the opposite way of the formation.
And I think what happened is that threw off our linebackers and corners. But
But there was no edge, though. Like, where was the edge? It was like
the edge turned
if
into
it was
a
a
wedge.
broken play.
Right.
First down.
It was a perfect broken play for North Branford. I mean,
Perfectly-
that was a good 15-yard run.
Oh,
wasn't it,
absolutely.
Tom?
That run was by Provencher, the quarterback. So Provencher's got Hanson in the backfield with him for North Branford. They sent Hanson in motion. Now he comes back the other way. Inside handoff to Hanson, trying for that inside. Nice tackling. Coming up to make the tackle was Caprio. Also went on the tackle
Caprio.
was Jake.
There were
Jack
years.
Knight, yep.
There were years that the North Branford playbook I just thought had to be 800 pages long.
Really?
I mean, they we try to break it down to a handful of plays that they like to do, but they motion a lot. And if you counted each of those motions as a play, it would be 700 plays.
Yeah.
But in the end, a high school offense was always somewhat simple, but a lot of empty. When in the mid teens they were empty a lot,
All right, second and goal.
meaning no back.
Oh, there's a fumble. And there goes. Let's see if nice tackle coming up nicely from the corner position. Number 11,
Roth. Hunter Roth.
Hunter Roth. Nice tackle by Hunter
Made
Roth.
a couple good plays last year. We mentioned his name a couple times last week too.
Yes.
But you see some of the younger players who have been forced to play in roles this year.
And they've done a good job.
They've done a nice job.
I know we've got a very small roster compared to some of the other schools we play. Just looking at tonight's roster for North Branford, they've got about, looks like over 50 players. And we're going with about 26. We've got a couple injured players tonight. Okay, so it's third and goal. Bellinger, Provencher in the backfield with Hanson. Provencher wants to go to the air for the first time tonight. Nice out. Oh, they gave him the inside. It looks like he's going to be close to a score. The players are saying it's touchdown. We haven't gotten official word from the official yet. Looks like they are marking it short.
On that side.
Okay, so it's going to be short. It's going to be fourth down, fourth and goal.
I didn't see any indication of
From our 180-yard vantage point,
Yeah, I know.
it didn't even look close.
No.
But it's about half an inch.
Oh, yeah, you could see.
Half-yard line.
Yeah. All right, this is a big play for Morgan. See if we can stop him here.
So fourth down.
Oh, yeah, fourth down.
So the
Fourth and
crowd
goal.
should, this
Be
is
into
where you
this.
want your crowd to get into it.
Well, they split two guys way out to the left. Provencher, he's going to take it himself in a quarterback sneak. Oh, he just walks in.
Oh, there's
a
a
flag
flag.
in the play.
Should be
This
interesting.
could be a holding.
score, but there is also a flag.
Let's see what this flag is. This is a big flag for Morgan.
Works out.
Referee's coming over. Let's see what it is.
Oh,
It's
boy.
against Morgan. I think it's a hold.
It's a hold.
It is a hold.
I
Oh.
would take the penalty.
Thanks, Pete.
Yeah, I would take it.
Boy, what a brilliance. That's great.
Yeah, I know.
That's why you're so
I think
successful.
that's just great
Thank you.
coaching would be to
Yes.
take the penalty here.
Thank you, Captain
Now
Obvious.
you have fourth and 10 and a half. I mean, the dark side of that play was that they just kind of shoved us into the end zone, and
Right.
he scooted right behind his lineman. He didn't even.
Yeah, there was.
He didn't
get
have to
touched.
make contact. So
No.
we're gonna have to be a little more stingy
gotta-
up front.
Yes, for sure. Okay, again they go wide out.
You wonder if they're gonna be forced to throw it here. Oh, they want.
Provencher, he wants to throw it around the road. He's got a man wide open, and it's intercepted.
Oh, see another.
Oh.
The ball was intercepted in the end zone.
In the end zone, so that'll bring it out to the
All
20.
right, but this is a good interception
That was
because they get it on the 20 instead
right.
of the 10.
right.
So this one was
That
smart,
was smart.
unlike the less smart one last week.
Right when he caught it.
But even sitting in the booth, you're like, wait, was that good or bad? As he's catching it, right?
Yeah, right.
But if you can catch it in the end zone, it's a
That's
good move.
perfect.
So now
That
get it. That's a 10-yard gain. That's as good as a
certainly is.
20-yard return.
that was awesome. So let's see if that momentum will carry him now. Again, we had 2 fumbles on our first drive. Let's see if we can improve upon that.
Yeah. Now, was he out of bounds? He must have been out of bounds.
Did he run out?
Or the Coach Sullivan should be going bananas.
What the
So he must have
he
been
ran
out
out
of
of
bounds.
Oh, that's not good.
Okay. Well, we thought it was great,
heck? Yeah. Hey,
but
bottom line, we have the ball.
we don't see too well on that side of the.
Capriel
Gotta tuck it.
cuts he cut to the outside. He had that inside move. His block was get him the inside. He cut to the outside,
Yeah.
right into the arms of the tackler. But it should be.
Look, if you get 7 yards on a screen, you
Yeah.
gotta be happy.
About 6.
Yeah.
2nd and 4.
Well, Donovan says it's only 6.
Yes.
6.5. Come on.
Walden looking again. Looking downfield. He's got a man out in the corner. And it's Corrigan. Now I'm not sure if he was going to Corrigan or Staunton. They were both in the same area. I'm sure Coach Sullivan's going to talk about that because they were both in the same exact area.
Usually that's a situation where your back ran it too deep and your receiver ran it too shallow,
Yeah.
and then they're standing only a couple of yards apart.
But-
So, if you run it 2 yards too deep and 2 yards too shallow, all of a sudden
be an issue.
a 10 and a 2-yard route
That's
are
right.
next to each other. So.
But bottom line, we picked up the first down, which is great. So they send Roth in motion. Oh, he jumped offside. It's going to be an offside.
We've got a little motion here. Let's see who are.
It's going to be against. Looks like it's going to be against North Branford. He jumped too quick. Oh, that's a good 5-yard pickup.
The Thunderbirds.
As I said, my buddy Pete's under the weather tonight and got all sorts of.
I'm doing my Barry White
He's got-
impersonation.
That's right. Sing it to us, Barry. But Pete's got every type of medicine known to man up here in the booth with him.
All legal.
He's a
All
walking
legal.
apothecary. That's a pretty
No,
good word.
it's
I
something
think
more-
apothecary.
yeah,
I know,
apothecary,
it's just water and hot tea. And I saw some Robitussin over there too.
Yeah,
Just
only if I need it later.
But don't take the Robitussin now because you'll fall asleep on me. And you do that normally without the Robitussin. That's why I have that effect on people.
We've had some long games, Tom.
That's right. Walden, look at the outside. He's got a man in the middle. That's Jack Nye. Look at Jack. He runs right into that pressure. He said, I'm coming right at you. Nice pass. A tackle's made by number 21, Kaminsky. That's Jace Kaminsky. There's 2 Kaminskys on the team.
Jack loves contact.
He does. I mean, he didn't shy away. He just went right after Kaminsky.
Yeah, well, he ended up in the hospital last week.
I know.
Three stitches in the chin after all that
The
crazy
badge
stuff.
of honor.
I mean, it's like another episode, right?
That's right.
You got to watch last week to know what's going on.
That's
we
right.
We should, at the beginning of every game,
Here comes Corrigan.
do a last week recap
Yeah.
so that people can follow along the story.
Last week on Morgan
Yeah.
Football.
Yeah.
Do you watch Yellowstone at all?
Do I watch Yellowstone? I have probably watched it 3 times. Like if I'm doing work somewhere, I leave it on the TV. If I'm doing like if I'm doing woodwork or I'm cleaning something up, I just put it on in the background.
Love that show. I love Beth. She's my favorite.
She's got some spunk.
She does. Inside hand up to Corrigan. Corrigan, as usual, the battering ram. And he's finally brought down. Tackle made by the entire North Branford team. Whoa, a little push from the back.
How
I'm
about the
surprised.
receivers?
I know.
I mean, the little
Staunton.
feisty receivers.
So let's see. We got third and about the 3rd and 4. 3rd and 3. Okay, so we got trips left. Single out to the right. Staunton. He's motioning something to Corrigan. Coach is calling in the plays, getting his play confidence outside the lines. Let's see if Tyler can convert on this. Coach is still trying to tell him
I
something.
like this. You get up to the line fast.
Yep.
You got time to make a call. Maybe you get him to jump
There's
off on a
quick out.
freeze.
Well, did that hit the ground? That was a little extract. They called it incomplete. Yeah. We got to see an instant replay on that.
Well, the back judge was very confident that it hit the ground.
That was They killed him once he caught it. You know. So Staunton, Seamus is convinced that he caught that. That could have gone either way, I think, Pete.
2.5.
So into the game now is Jacob Jones. Got wideouts to both the left and the right. He's got an isolation out on the outside on Nye. Let's see if he goes to Jack. He's got Caprio and Staunton to the right. This is a big, big fourth down for our Morgan Huskies. They're paying a lot.
Yeah,
Call a
fourth down.
timeout.
They're going to call timeout.
Yep, that's smart.
There's police in the background over there, Tom.
Oh, I know. That doesn't look good.
Is it paramedics, maybe? That this is irrelevant to us. It's over on Oakwood. Was it Oakmont? What's the name? What's the name? Oakwood?
Yeah,
Oaklawn?
something like that.
Something like that.
You
All
live-
right. Anyway, a couple things I wanted to say about
Yes.
senior night. The sheets that they filled out.
Yes.
Got to work on the handwriting. Some of the kids
saw
need to
that.
work on the handwriting.
I saw
And the
that.
trash talking that the
Yes.
kids had between each other.
Yeah.
The Staunton brothers.
Yeah, the Staunton sisters.
Yep. Yeah. So Aiden wrote Sister Mary Kate and Sister Seamus, but Seamus did not do the same. He wrote brother
Yeah.
Aiden. So that was a dirty shot.
It was.
And then the Chris Dowd with a little jab at Jacob Jones
I
about
know.
getting an interception
I
before
know.
he did.
All right, here we go.
No, I mean I
Fourth
don't.
down.
Was there was it away? I don't remember any
Two
of
yards
it.
to go for a first down.
All right, let's see if we can pick up this critical fourth down. Be nice to keep this drive going.
It'd be nice if they lined up off sides for us.
Yeah, I know.
Did you see that? I think the corner just accidentally because he expected Seamus to be on the line. He just walked right,
That's
right
right.
up, snapped that ball.
They go to Corrigan. No, they're not going to get it.
No.
Again, they're keying on Corrigan. They know that when the chips are down, they're going to go to Corrigan if they're going to go on the ground. And Casey usually picks that up. But that time they had both linebackers over center, just waiting for
I know,
Casey.
they just blitzed every
Yep.
A gaps.
Okay, so North Branford will take over a good field position with 4 minutes and 58 seconds here in the first period. It's nice to have the clock working tonight, Pete.
Yeah, it is. It's going well.
Looking good. We got a new timekeeper.
I still think the clock official should be down on the field. If it's a remote control clock, why
Yeah.
not? If something happens, you just keep it, and
First down.
I don't know. It's
for
just
North Branford.
Okay, Preventure stays a quarterback with Hanson in the backfield. They got trips. They got trips
Bunch
right.
trips.
They're stacked.
yeah.
But they decide to go to Hanson. Hanson was, I've been told, is their best running back, one of the best athletes in the team. I was told by one of their players who was up in the booth with us for a moment.
Number
33.
66, Luke.
I've always loved
Bellinger on
North
the tackle for-
Bradford's uniforms.
They're
Like
nice.
I like the purple and black combination. First of all, I look great in purple.
I'm sure you do.
I do, and I'm not saying that. I'm going into North Branford and wearing North Branford stuff. I'm just saying I look good in purple. It's my color.
Okay.
You have a color, Tom?
Blue.
Blue. Okay.
Blue's my favorite color.
Fine. Navy, I bet. Navy
No,
blue.
no.
Morgan
any-
blue.
Light blue. Oh, there he goes.
Oh, like
Hanson.
Carolina blue,
Yeah.
or like Duke blue.
I think more like Duke blue.
Yeah, that's what you're
Yeah,
wearing.
Yeah. Well, I try to keep the colors, you know.
Yeah.
As
Yeah, you
close
like
as I
that
can to
Duke
Morgan.
blue. All right, I like Duke blue, but I look good in purple. All right,
Okay.
so anyway, the black and purple, I love it. Black pants, purple shirt.
Yeah. I like
Yeah,
Morgan's. I
I
like
think
Morgan's
they've-
combination too.
They've always done a good job with their uniforms.
First down.
So Hanson with a nice run, pick up. It's first down and about the looks like about the 20-yard line. Another nice drive, at least up front by North Branford. Inside handoff. Here goes Hanson again. Hanson, good running by Hanson. They got to come up they got to stack that middle against Hanson, Pete. They're giving in that middle. Good lead blocks by both the guards and a tackle, and the center.
I'm shocked we didn't get that interception. I'm really surprised that wasn't an interception.
I know.
We were raving about the choice and the decision.
I wasn't going to say anything, but I let you make your point, and I was very impressed by it. Okay, so it's now
Second down.
second and short.
1 yard.
I wouldn't be surprised if either the quarterback sneak or going back to Hanson. No, they send Hanson in motion. Now he comes. They're going to hand it off to Hanson. Nope, it's a quarterback sneak. What did I tell you, Pete? Was he going to? Oh, he just takes right up the middle, unmolested,
Quick. It was quick.
uncontested.
Quick read.
Branford.
They went with that flow. They went because last time they handed it off to Hanson in motion. That time they just Preventure
Zero
faked it.
indecision
Yeah.
on the pull.
Right.
As if I wonder if it was just smoke and mirrors with the rest because the pull was so quick.
Yeah.
Usually you're looking for somebody to fold down, then you kind of walk with them and then pull. This looked like it was a pull all the
yeah.
way, is my guess, but
Oh, absolutely.
I don't really pay attention to the games that much while I announce them. So
Just call them like you see them. All right, they have a pretty good kicker. It's number 11, Izzo. He was really hitting him from a long distance before the game. Nice leg. So that'll make the score 7-0 in favor of the North Branford Thunderbirds.
Is good.
That was a critical fourth down play by North Branford.
Score.
So let's see if Morgan get back in this game.
Well, I want to see North Branford punt. I want to see how they do the punt because,
Why?
well, they started to do it like we used to do it in situations where you can maybe go for it. So,
Okay.
like, if they're past the 50 and they're punting,
Then they might be going for
you'll
it.
see they'll have the quarterback come out, and then he'll step back and just punt it with nobody back. So they
Oh.
force us to play defense and then not have a returner. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's tricky. It's
is.
tricky.
So they give the
right, you-
latitude to the
Right,
quarterback. yeah.
right. He sits there. If someone's uncovered or we make a mistake on defense, you throw it to him, right? And if you don't get it, it's not the end of the world because you're not backed up.
Right.
But it'd be interested to see. I'd like us to get them in a situation
Let's-
where they have to punt,
let's
but
hope
it
so. Let's
hasn't
hope so.
hasn't looked like they've struggled offensively. We did
No.
stop them on the first one, though.
Right. With a good interception.
Thank goodness for that penalty. But.
That's right. Penalty and then interception.
All right, let's get a
Jack
return.
Nye back deep with
Nothing
Sean
to,
Davis.
Nothing to worry about. Nothing to panic
Oh, they're going
about.
to kick away. It's going to go right to Nye. It's going to bounce. Oh, that's a tough bounce. Pick it up, Jack. Don't let it go out of bounds. Nye, he's got one player on him. Oh, nice tackle. That was a beautiful open field tackle.
So you ever see those like smartest plays in the NFL?
Oh, yeah.
Where the green and they're all the Packers, where the ball like ends up near the sideline and the guy goes and puts his foot out of bounds and touches the ball and then it's a penalty.
Oh,
You ever
really?
see that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if the ball's out of bounds,
Yep.
now it's a kind of a neat idea.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I wonder if Jack could have done that, but I don't. In high school, I think the ball might have to go out of bounds.
Oh, maybe.
Like you can't be out of bounds and touch it like that. I don't know.
Right.
Actually, I don't know.
That's
the
true.
rule book's over there. I'll have to go look at it.
Okay, they got double wideouts to the right. They send. Oh, he's gonna be. This could be a safety.
No, it's a
No.
fumble on the 3. Oh boy,
Oh man, not good.
that's our third. I mean,
Third-
it's our second
Second fumble, second
loss.
recovery.
Yeah, second recovery.
Third fumble, second recovery. It was a fumble.
Well, that's not going to make them
Oh
punt.
boy.
That is not going to make them punt.
No, they don't. If they punt from the 1 yard line with first and goal,
They will take over.
that would really be a good fake, though.
We will not be ready for it if they decide to punt here.
Okay, so North Branford takes over. Got some police action going on in the woods over there. Looks like they're looking for somebody.
Well, I think that's a. It looks like it's a medical thing.
Oh, okay. Okay, prevention in the backfield. Hanson again. They said in motion. There's a handoff to Hanson. He's got the outside, and he's in. Looks like he scores. Hanson.
North Branford.
I'll tell you, Hanson's a good running back.
So why do you think they? Oh yeah, I know.
What?
There was no indecision there. It was quarterback keep all the way, and he
Right.
just
No, it wasn't a quarterback.
yeah,
That was
they-
Hanson.
yeah, but they snapped it right to him.
Yeah.
Oh, so it was a direct snap to
Yep.
Hanson. Okay.
Right.
All right.
So he's
Your
third.
job is to pay attention to the players.
I know, I am. That's why I said Hanson scored.
Yeah. So that's they call that the
Direct snap.
no the what am I saying?
Oh, that looks like it's no good. Looks like that might have been blocked.
Single wing, kind of that single wing.
Score is 13.
Direct snap to the running back play. And what is going on?
Is there a specific name for it?
Morgan.
Yeah, yeah, it's
direct
called
snap to the running
take the quarterback out and put the running back there.
Well,
The Giants do that with Saquon.
I don't blame
Right,
him.
that's what. So it's,
I do it
it's not
too.
really the single wing, but that's what it becomes because
Yeah. So our score with 2 minutes and 54 seconds, 13-0 in favor of the Thunderbirds. Let's see if our Morgan Huskies can get on track now. We got to do something about the fumbles, Pete. We got to do something about the fumbles, and we got to do something on defense. We've got to really block up that middle a little bit more effectively.
yeah, it's pretty clear North Branford wants to run the ball.
Yes.
They do have those. The play that they tried on the 10-yard line was a quarterback keep. Make it look like a quarterback keep, which is basically, if that's what you're trying to defend, it turns into like a toss pass.
Right.
So they run quarterback toss, try to draw up the D and then throw it, but we weren't fooled.
Okay, Jack Nye, Sean Davis back deep to receive. Nice kick. It's going to be taken by Nye.
Gonna need a better return than
Yep.
last time. It looks
Goes
like
right
we're
up the
gonna
middle.
get
There's
it.
that wedge. Jack picks up the wedge. Jack's got some running room. Nice run by Jack Nye. Beautiful run. He went right up. They formed that wedge, Pete. That was classic. He followed that wedge right up the middle of the field.
Yeah, and you could see that he could see it. You saw
Yeah.
when he hit the burst, if
Yep.
you want to call it a burst.
Yeah.
And he committed to it, and he was going to get positive yards as opposed to running across the field.
Right. Yep.
And ending up deep in our own territory. So all right,
Yeah.
big return there. That's
Yeah.
that's just what
That
the
was a
doctor ordered.
classic return. That wedge formed, like you said, Jack saw that wedge and followed it right up the middle and got the ball into their territory at about the 47-yard line. Nice run. Let's see if Morgan gets something going now. He needs to get back in this game. He's got Jones in the backfield together with Corrigan. It's going to be a quarterback sneak, but they read that all the way.
Well,
They got some quick
to me,
linebackers.
it looks like North Branford decided make them beat us in the air
Yep.
and test our corners. I think they feel like they have pretty good athletes in the secondary.
Yep.
So let's.
Not Jack Knight. Oh, that time? It was quarterback. That was Tyler Baldwin, the last carry, yeah. Okay, now they're going to go to the air. Oh, it's intercepted. Oh, in and out of the hands of Caprio. Intercepted by number 54, Blumster. We're just not getting the breaks, Pete. It was a little bit behind, Jake, and just wasn't able to bring it in. Oh, that's too bad. Yep. Every one of our drives has started with, or ended, with either a fumble or at that time an interception. But again, he threw it to the back one, Pete. He just had it for a second, but it came out, and Blomsberg was right there. Blomster was out there to get it. Okay, Prevention in the backfield with Hansen. Let's see what Prevention does. Gives it to Hansen. Hansen, that time the outside was blocked. The inside was blocked, and Hansen took it to the outside. Nice run by Hansen. And again, Pete, they finally blocked that middle. He saw that it was blocked up and it went to the outside. And
Good speed, good burst of speed.
Yep. And like you said, they didn't block down. They gave up the edge. That's so critical to maintain that edge in something like that.
Well, North Branford's out for a little revenge. I mean, we lit them up pretty good last year.
That's what I heard, yeah.
On their field, so.
But we're not playing bad. We're playing all right. It's just those fumbles and the
You can't turn the
interception.
ball over three
No, you
times
can't,
in the
no.
first quarter
No.
and expect.
And we still have 1 minute and 47 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Okay, Hansen in the backfield with Prevention. Prevention's going to keep it this time. Now they just fagged them out. Good defense that time. So that tackle was by Luke Bellinger in on the tackle. But that was a committed quarterback sneak all the way.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's just the offense.
Yeah.
Right? It's they got two really good backs. They don't appear to want to throw the ball unless they have to.
Well, that's what we got to do. We got to force them to throw that ball. She gets some ear muff like that little girl down there, Pete.
Yeah, those are nice.
Those are really nice. And furry.
Jack Meehan, though, is a big receiver, big tall
he is.
receiver. Of course, yeah, they got him in 2-point stance here.
Okay, Prevention in the backfield, Hansen. Quarterback sneak to the outside.
Oh boy, they get
Gotta
that
keep
reach.
that edge. Oh, there's a flag. There's going to be. I think it's going to be an illegal block.
They're going to call a hold on 74.
Yeah.
Who's 74?
Yeah, definitely, because you can see.
Lucian DePino. They're going to call it on him, but
Yeah,
he was
DePino.
blocking. He
Yeah.
was blocking hard, and
I
let's
think
see
they're
who
going
they
to call
call it
it.
on. It just looked like a good,
Yep.
violent
Holding.
block.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Okay, so that's good news for the Morgan Huskies.
Holding against the Thunderbirds, 10-yard penalty.
So it'll bring up second and about a half a mile. That was a very fortuitous
Second down, about 14
penalty.
for the Thunderbirds.
Okay, prevention in the backfield again with Hanson. See what they do here. They send number 5 in motion. Oh, he's keeping it. He wants to go to the air. Oh, good pressure being applied.
Oh,
No, the
sneaky.
corner's got to come up.
Sneaky.
Oh, good blocking downfield. That was well executed play. The one thing, Pete, though, they left their feet.
Well, once the linebackers see the quarterback looks like he's in trouble, they wanted to come after it.
Yep. But again, they had him, but he jumped up. You can't commit like that. Once you jump, you've lost all position.
So I thought that was Joe Miller down there as the head referee.
Yep.
And it is. I wanted to check the sheet.
Do you know Joe Miller?
Yeah, Madison legend.
Oh, is he?
Kids went to the Madison schools. Good
All
guy.
right.
Great guy.
For Venture, sends Hanson in motion. Venture wants to go to the air. Now he keeps it himself.
No.
Got to control that edge.
Oh, he's doing us a favor.
Yeah, there's going to be. I think it's going to be a hold on.
Yeah, well, they block hard.
They do block hard. There was a flag in the play. I think it's going to be a hold. It is. It's a hold against North Branford, so that'll bring that back. We can use a lot of those penalties.
You get out in space, and your coaches really get you in gear to block.
Yep.
Sometimes you just find yourself
over aggressive.
Yeah, grabbing something and
Yep.
holding something. But
all right, so send him back 10 yards.
Sometimes if there's a really, really good block, it looks like a hold when it isn't. If someone's totally overmatched, sometimes it does look like a hold.
That's right.
I think Joe was all over that one.
He was. Joe Miller.
All right, so we have
first down. First and about. That's a long 22. This is going to be to the end of the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen, with our score. The Morgan Huskies 0 and the North Branford Thunderbirds 13. So let's see if Coach Sullivan can put in some magic plays right now, Pete.
Yeah, I got a play. I got the magic play.
Okay, what's the magic play?
Hang on to the ball.
Hang on the ball, yeah.
Don't turn it over.
Don't turn it over.
Let's put that one in.
Okay.
For the second quarter.
All right, that sounds
good.
good.
And I think that we might have been out of this a little less scathed,
right.
if you will, because
right.
all the points are off of turnovers. In case you're wondering.
And one of the turnovers was on the goal line. So, and when you got a runner like Hanson, in the shiftiness of Preventure.
Actually, I think all of their drives were off turnovers.
They were. No, they were. Absolutely.
So what kind of? There's a stat we're just keeping in our head.
That's right.
That might be the worst stat
that you
could possibly have.
That's right. Yeah.
That is every possession the other team has had is off of
every
a turnover.
Score they've had.
Every possession.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
The first possession we fumbled.
Yeah.
And then they didn't score.
Yep.
Then the second possession we fumbled.
Yep. And it was the third
on the 2 yard line.
And they scored.
That was their first score.
Right. And then the second
then
one was
then the interception they scored.
Yep.
Oh, I don't want to rehash that. We're not doing that again.
No.
We're not rehashing.
Let's just edit out the first half. The first quarter, yeah. All right, let's.
So how'd they get the ball this time? Was it a turnover?
Yeah. Yeah.
This was. How'd we turn this over?
I'll tell you in a minute.
All right.
No, we went for it and didn't get it. And there's Hanson again. Hanson looks at the inside. Nice run by Hanson. He's tough. He's a good runner.
All right, so we turned it over on downs.
Right, turned it over on downs, right. All right, would you call that a turnover, though?
No.
You've turned it over, but not turned it over of your own volition.
That's right. So
so you call that
a turnover on downs is a technical knockout. I'm going to say that's a technical knockout.
All right, we got it.
Is a TKO a knockout?
Yes.
It's a technical turnover.
That's right. All right, thank you.
It's a TTO.
TTO, technical
turnover.
New language.
This is new. No one's ever talked about this before.
That's right.
Right?
Oh, number 21. He's got a wide open field downfield.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, and there's a score. Number 21 is Kaminsky, Ian Kaminsky. His brother Jace is also on the team. Oh. They, again, Pete, they gave up the corner. You got to seal that corner.
Yeah, what's going on the edge?
That's what I'm saying. The edge. You got to seal that edge.
To wind those outside. Or they're just getting up on the outside linebackers.
Yep.
I'm going to pay attention. I'm going to start paying attention, Tom.
I know. Well, you're not feeling well.
I know.
You're standing behind the wall.
I know. Yeah, no. I'm behind a wall. I can't
It would help
see
if you
anything.
looked outside.
I know it.
Okay, they're going to kick it. This is number 11, Izzo. He's got a pretty good leg, although he did miss the last extra point attempt. I'm not sure if he just shanked it or was blocked.
Did we go offsides? Oh, they're faking.
That's what we talked about.
Ooh.
Fake extra point, and they go for 2. And again,
The
corner.
point after
So,
touchdown is point
Did
play.
you see the way he did that there? He didn't even. He wasn't in the end zone, and he stopped.
That's
and He
right.
walked in.
Yep.
Eesh.
That was stupid.
All right. So
That's because there was nobody there
so
to stop.
all right. So that's
He
the
wanted
fake
to-
field goal.
Yep.
Fake
No,
field goal.
fake extra
But
point.
fake extra points, right? Fake extra point.
Yep.
So my favorite one ever
Yes.
is the you line up for the extra point or field goal.
Yep.
You do it on a field goal.
Either one. They're both
and
kicking.
and the holder goes in motion toward the sideline, yelling. He yells, "God, I need the tee! I need the tee! I need the tee!" And the entire sideline starts looking for the tee. Get the tee! Get the tee! Get the tee! But he's just in motion. And he runs out to the sideline and then runs a pass pattern. They snap it to the kicker and he throws it to him. Is that unsportsmanlike?
No, that's awesome. I'll tell you what, a great play we
If you
saw.
needed it, you line up for the field goal and call,
I think
call
it's- I
that
think
play.
it's a great
you
idea.
score a touchdown. Oh,
That'd be great. I'll tell you what. I don't know if you were probably sleeping when this happened last night, but I don't know if you watched the Titans game and that pass that play to. They had the whole team gearing on it. Derrick Henry runs up to he gets the ball, goes up the line, stops, pops, hits the tight end for the score.
yeah, he was the first one to run for it.
Oh, here's the onside kick.
Oh, he touched it
didn't
early.
Didn't go 10 yards.
Touched it early.
I don't think it went 10 yards.
Well,
Oh, they gave it to him.
Covered
Well,
by North Branford.
he may have touched it early, but I just think
Oh,
I mean, hey, we can taste of our own medicine, but I think he touched it early.
Coach Sullivan not happy about that. Not happy at all.
I can't. I'm gonna run that one 3 times next Tuesday. Is this airing Tuesday?
Yes.
Okay.
But again, I'll send you the tape on Monday.
All right. Ooh. Preview.
A preview.
So, if you that would be reviewed in the NFL. That would be a red flag immediately because he may have touched it before it crossed the 50, and then they slid forward. But it's the kicker who got it, right?
Right, yeah. But you're right. I think he did touch it before it went to 10 yards, but didn't actually. Oh, there's fumble. Oh,
So Mark Basil is the coach at North Branford,
yep.
and he's been there. I mean, how many years? It's got to be
Doesn't say on the sheet.
a decade or more.
Well, his son's one of the assistant coaches, so
Oh,
it's got to be a
that's-
little older.
Yeah. So, well, no, I know Mark very well. So I
Okay.
remember being at a meeting one time talking about another coach at Cromwell who used to do onside kicks and go for 2 every time.
Really?
And his the way he described it, he was talking to him. He was like promoting him for Coach of the Year,
Yep.
and he said, love it or hate it, you got to prepare for it.
Oh, sure.
And that's kind of he just
There's
dismissed
Hanson
it
again.
as part of the game.
They're not sealing that edge, and that's what he did. They came to the inside, gave up the edge, Pete. That's
All
one
right,
thing I
all right.
think you got to go talk to
You know what?
Coach Sullivan.
I
during
will.
halftime.
I'm gonna start. All right. I promise you, I'm gonna look at the outside numbers. I was talking about Coach Basil's
I know.
speech at a banquet, or
Yeah,
but
that's stuff people like to hear.
at the coaches meeting. It was the end of year's coaches meeting.
Well, it's nice a couple of the seniors thank you for your coaching during their career.
I'm trying to think of the name of the coach at Cromwell who used to do it.
Well,
That's gonna bother me. I'll look at. I have his
hopefully
cell
by the
phone
end of the
number.
game. They got Izzo way out to the right.
All right. So
Hanson goes in motion, comes back. They're looking for Izzo across. Just overthrown. 11 on 11. Covered by Roth. Hunter Roth. That's a cool name. I love that name, Hunter Roth.
yeah.
Second and 10.
I just, I
All right. I'm full defensive identification now.
You're what?
I'm full in on the defensive identification. Like, what are we doing on the edge here?
It's well, what we're doing on the edges.
I forgot the binoculars again, Tom.
Well, I figured you were sick and your eyes wouldn't be all right.
Unbelievable.
I'm going to bring him for Old Saybrook. Well, we're going to be sitting for Old Saybrook. We're going to have an unbelievable view of the field.
All right.
That hand up to Hanson. Now they got a key off Hanson, just like they're doing with
All
Corrigan.
right. So they had the edge that time.
They did. They sealed the
But-
edge, and that.
But I do think that they reach block really well on our outside linebackers.
Yes, they do.
They get out there and they get up on them, and they're bigger than we are. So
Yeah,
that's going to cause problems.
especially when the defense is out there for so long, it starts to wear them down after
Let's
a
see
while.
if they run it our way.
Okay, this
So
is
you got Dominic Larrabee playing outside linebacker.
good.
So let's see if they come this way.
Okay,
They got their beef into the
Yep.
boundary here.
and they got Izzo split out wide to the right. They went to Izzo last time on a quick slant, and let's see if they try to go to him again. No, this time they're going to keep it on the ground to Hanson, and Hanson right to the outside again.
Yeah.
They've got to start keying on Hanson.
I mean, if you're going to look at tendencies, they hand off across the formation.
Yep.
Sometimes they do that little the wheelie motion or whatever you want to call it
Down.
to try to mix it up a little bit. But
54 over there.
that was pretty straightforward. Back's on the right side.
Yep.
B for the line is on the left side. Run across the quarterback so he can pull. And they just give it to him, and we're a little bit overmatched there on the left side. So let's see. Again, same deal.
Same deal.
Back on the right side,
Yep.
Beef on the left.
And it-
now he
yep.
does the wheelie motion.
There he goes. No, this time he kept it. He wants to go to the. There he is. It's receiver wide open. He's finally brought down.
Tackle.
Cool play.
Yeah, that was a very cool play.
So during all the crazy stuff, they just pulled him across the line of scrimmage and ran him out in the flat.
Yeah, Roth on the stop.
good
But what he
stuff.
did, Pete, which I thought was interesting, he held the ball for just a second,
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
thought that they were keying on Hanson,
Cool.
and then he just wheeled out and nice catch. Are you following some game tonight again?
This is Drew Nye wants an update of the Morgan game.
Oh, okay.
His season's over.
Oh, it is. Oh, good.
So it's 22. Was it 21-0?
21-0. Yep. Man in motion. They go to Hanson right up the middle, and there's nobody there to stop him. He just went unmolested.
That is a touchdown.
Wow.
For North Branford.
Well, they're definitely getting their revenge right now, Pete. So Hanson just goes unmolested right up the middle. And it's interesting. The last couple of plays, they were keying on him up the middle, and he went to the outside. That time, he just said, forget about it. I'm coming right down the middle. So that'll make our score currently 27-0. Let's see if they convert the extra point. Let's see if they do a little craziness like they did last time. Izzo's their kicker. Ball will be held by Preventure. Coach Basil's calling a good game tonight, Pete.
Yeah, they want to run the ball, and that's what they're
There's
doing.
the kick. That time the kick is good by Izzo.
I think
Nope,
that
it was wide. It was wide.
I think that was the first completed pass. Was that the first completed? I'm trying to think of a
Yeah.
if
think
they
that might have been a-
completed.
yeah, I
Oh,
think
they
it
had
was.
a screen pass.
Right, a screen pass, right.
But the kid is sneaky.
He is. He's very
Right,
elusive.
well, the quarterback's really cool about the fakes.
Yeah.
Man, you know, on the screen he was faking deep, and then he did the dump off. That was a screen all the way, and then on that little fake across the formation,
Yeah.
pretty slick.
No, he's playing a good game as Preventure. Let's see. Mason Preventure. Eric Izzo, and of course their star running back is number 33, Tommy Hanson. I like it. Tommy Hanson, quite a runner. But the quarterback, I like that name too, Mason. Be cool if his last name was Jar. So let's see if Morgan can get back in this game.
I'm sorry, Tom. is that a dad joke? I mean, we got to write all these down.
That's right.
I mean, last week, illegal use of the chains. I'm sorry I didn't react more to that.
You were too hung up in trying to find out who was why.
But it wasn't a penalty.
I know.
Oh, boy.
Oh no.
Nice short
Nice
hop.
pickup. Like a shortstop out there. Staunton.
Get after it.
Staunton's
There
got
you
some
go.
running room. Staunton. Hey, let's see if Staunton can do it. He's got some. Staunton is still going. Seamus Staunton. Could he go? Oh! Nice run by Seamus Staunton. Beautiful. Oh, couldn't be nicer than on. Oh, nice run by Seamus Staunton.
You got a hold?
Do we have a hold? You saw a flag?
Yeah, it's a flag.
Oh, we got a flag in the play. Oh, what a bummer.
Yeah, it's okay. It's only going to go back.
Oh, what a nice run by Seamus.
No,
though.
it's only going to go back to the 40.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
Oh.
So it's still a good run back.
Yeah. Nice run by
It was
Seamus.
exciting. Cut off the pursuit angle. Did you see how he cut off?
Oh, that was great.
I don't know what North Branford kid it was, but the kid picked up his knees and was like, okay,
I know.
I got to track him down.
Oh, what a bummer. But hey, let's score. Let's get in and score. Well, Aiden was, or Seamus was very excited. So was his sister Aiden.
Oh, boy. Aiden deserved that.
That's
Aiden
right.
deserved it. But, at the same time, Tom, we shouldn't be demonizing femininity.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, but they're doing
They
that
do.
like it's a bad thing.
I know.
You know?
That, And I'm sure that doesn't make the administration very happy.
I'm just saying it's a social discussion.
I know.
that we're having here, just to remind everybody
Right.
that we joked about it, and it's supposed to be in good jest and fun,
Right.
but it's not
Absolutely.
supposed to be an insult.
No, absolutely not.
Okay, I'm glad we said.
Thank you. And being on the Board of Ed, it's important. We did qualify. Okay, we've got an empty backfield. Tyler wants to go long. He's got wide open. Oh,
Oh, what's
see
this
what
flag?
that call's going to be. I think the defensive back might have pushed it off.
Yeah, let's see what happened here.
Jack was wide open. I think somebody put. Well, they're bringing it back. Don't tell me it's going to be offensive pass interference. Let's see what the ref calls here. Oh man, what's this call going to be? Come on, ref, show us what the call is.
Ineligible man and a hold. Ineligible and a hold.
Jeez. So we got. And we got a mess.
You're getting really upset with the official for not signaling what the call was.
I know, jeez,
Okay, you're starting to sound like one of our chain guys.
That's right.
Okay, take it easy. Let's not get upset.
All right. So we got a clarification.
Model good behavior here.
That's right. We are the model of behavior.
The hold.
So, what started off as a great run by Seamus Thornton has now backed us up
Holy cow.
quite a ways.
So does that count as like 55 yards and penalties?
Yeah.
Right here? Because
Yeah.
it was at the 5.
Right.
We ended up at the 40.
Yep.
Now we're on the other 40.
Oh, boy. I don't know where he was going. I think he wanted to go to Corrigan. Oh, now Seamus Thornton just pulled up limping. I think they got to get Staunton out of the game. He's limping pretty good. Good turnout tonight, Pete.
Yeah, pretty good turnout.
Good to see. I'll tell you what, I don't know where they're going to put everybody for Thanksgiving because you see how small the stands are over at Old Saybrook. They only have one side. They
You
don't
know,
have stands on-
I do think people like to stand around the fence
That's
there.
what they said. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's what the athletic. I want to thank the athletic director, Brendan Saunders. He set us, Pete and I, up for a good spot up on the roof, and very accommodating with giving the rosters and making sure we had good enough space. And I want to thank Brendan Saunders.
Might need some hot chocolate up there on
I know.
Wednesday
I'd love
night.
to see if we can get Brendan to do that. Okay, Baldwin. This time he's got a swing man out. Nice catch by.
Pass is complete to Jack 9.
Somebody just yelled out, "Don't touch my boy." Okay. It was that lady right there, but it was Jack. Because I don't see Val. She's not the one that said it.
Well, my mom's here tonight.
Oh, your mom's here.
Yeah.
Is your brother with her?
No, my brother's not here.
Okay.
I wanted him to do the chains, though.
Yeah. Especially with his knowledge of the chains that he so
He's an expert.
expertly explained to us.
Well, he was a manager of the football team at Suffield Academy.
Oh,
you know, you
wow.
got to do 3 things there. You got to
Yep.
do all sports.
Looking Baldwin, looking for some help. Oh, he's going to get crunched. Big loss.
Well, but look where he's spotting it. I mean, it is a big loss. But it's a 12-yard loss,
Yep.
not a 30-yard loss.
So now we started
Way back.
almost at the 5, and now we're back to the 20, 28. No, that's a shame. Well, we were going the right direction. There's that fog coming across like we saw last week, Pete.
Looks like 4th and 40.
4th and 40. It's fourth and a half a mile.
Well, I think you go for it.
They are going for it.
So,
Are you kidding me? We don't have a punter?
I mean, you kind of hope that North Branford makes a mistake here.
Yeah, and hope that we make a good play.
So smartly, they're playing with a center fielder.
Yeah.
But that's Mark Basil always does such a good job in those little things like
Yeah.
that. Like let him catch
Just
a
let it- just
25-yarder. Oh, you can't let him
No.
get it.
Oh, Mo. Well, it's a good thought. But now North Branford comes up with excellent field position. And if Jack had caught that, it would have been a first down.
Well, his momentum may have carried him.
Yeah.
But you got to make the catch.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That was a nice thought. Now, if you were the coach in that position, would you have punted? Now, be honest. I know this is not anything
Yeah,
to
I
do with
spent
Kevin
a lot of
Sullivan.
time, but I spent a lot of time on punt, and it took a lot of practice time to work on punt.
Yep.
And all different, overload on one side, but bring it in if you know what I mean. But yeah, in that situation, it'd be nice to make them not have such a short field.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
all I'll say.
Yeah.
Of course,
I got you.
But if it's just something in your philosophy that you're never going to
Oh,
do.
look at Hansen go. This kid is fast. Pushed out of bounds by
number
Trubig.
16. Ross Trubig.
Now it looks like Jacob Jones is hurting out there.
Sometimes with the punt, you're not going to fool them into not putting someone back there.
Right.
Fourth and whatever that was. 4th and 40, 50. 4th and 50.
Something like that. Well, it was 4th and quite a mile, about a mile. So we've got 6 minutes and 17 on our score at this point. At 28. Can you? It's hard to see that number on the board. Here comes Hansen again. Oh no, that's the quarterback. That's Preventure, and he just skates in. Wow. Nice run by Preventure. I'll tell you what, they had great blocking out front, and Preventure did a nice job reading his blockers.
T-Bird.
So, another 6 points on the board. Let's see what they do this time. Now it's right now it's 33-0 in favor of the Thunderbirds. Wow.
Well, North Branford's having their way with us on offense.
What's that?
North Branford's having their way with us on offense. So,
Well-
if you had a short field or a long field, we got to start getting them to 2-yard runs.
Right, exactly.
Instead of these, 12, 15.
Yep.
That one was what? 25. Yeah.
And it's good.
So it's not going
The
to.
extra point is good.
Oh
And
boy.
the score is 34 for Morgan.
34-0.
0 for
Yeah.
the Morgan Huskies.
Well, it's just been a comedy of errors, so to speak. Pete, we had the 3 turnovers that were very costly, and then we give them great field position on the last one. And that nullifies that great run that Seamus Staunton had on the return of that kick. So,
Oh, I know. Thinking about that, we started that sequence. Let's review, shall we?
you review, yeah.
Seamus runs it to the 5.
Yep.
There's a holding call at the 30.
Right.
It gets us to the North Branford 40.
Right.
We then maybe run. We have an incomplete pass, which included an eligible man downfield, along with a hold.
Right.
Which feels like they enforced both of them. Which is that what you do?
No, you don't.
Well, they did, because we ended up on the opposite 40. So now it was 1st and 30 already.
Yep.
Then we get a 1-yard gain.
Yep.
And then we get a 12-yard sack. And
Yep.
so that's a 4th and 62.
Yeah. Wow.
High and Staunton back.
And I don't care what you have in a playbook, that stuff. Although,
Seamus.
don't forget last week when we were playing Ellington.
Uh-oh.
It hit our man. Oh, nice.
Covered by number 74.
So 74, Caterman
Caterman.
recovered.
So think about our kickoff returns. They've been pretty good.
Yeah.
We've gotten one past the 50. Okay, some were really bad, but if we had kept our wits about us, we are breaking them a little bit. So we have one that got past the 50, one that got down to the 5. So why not onside it?
yeah, no kidding. Yeah.
So it is hard. It is very hard to defend a kickoff. I just never liked it.
Yep.
It always was the most harrowing thing. Before my first game, I had nightmares about it. And North Branford, the kid in North Branford, my very first kickoff, ran it all the way down to the 20.
Oh, man.
And we stopped them. That was the
Staunton gives off to Corrigan. Corrigan, nice run by Casey. It's going to be close to the first down. What I was going to say, Pete, before was the fact that, with that 4th and long, remember what happened last week against Ellington? They had 4th and long, or they had 3rd, and we had them way back in their territory, and they throw that 89-yard bomb to Elijah Miller. So we could have done the same thing.
Yeah.
And, a couple more seconds, and Jack might have been wide open.
Wait, that was a 4th down? They did that on 4th down?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like they did, but I'm not sure they did.
I think it was 3rd.
It was 3rd and 10.
No, it was long. It was long. It was like maybe because they had a couple penalties in there. Oh, right through his hands.
Incomplete pass from Baldwin.
Through the hands. It looks like, was that Caprio? Yeah. And I apologize when we said we think. Peter and I are about 6 miles away from the field, and it's hard to see the numbers sometimes. So
I'm just shocked that we forget the binoculars
I know.
every single time.
I know.
32.
3rd and 2. See if they go to Corrigan on this. got Nye split out, being guarded out there by Meehan. Five minutes and 30 seconds. Boy, this the second period has really gone long. Oh, the nice catch by Nye, right into his body. Nice catch. And Jack did exactly what he was supposed to, catch the ball, then turn and run.
Well, how many first downs have we had?
Not many.
First down for Morgan.
I think that's probably the
Bryant,
second.
fourth.
Second, yeah, we had a couple running ones
Right,
with
yep.
Morgan. You know,
Again. They move to that concession stand. That's a nice curly fly.
they got two big kids playing the 5 techniques here.
Yep.
He's come up the field.
Oh, nice look to Nye. Nice catch by Jack. I'll tell you what, that linebacker was standing there. Jackson, come on. I'm taking you on. Nice play.
Pass complete
Nice look.
again.
Nice catch by Nye. Nice throw by Tyler.
From Baldwin to
Tyler
Nye.
Baldwin. Okay, let's see if we can keep this momentum going. Be nice to get a score before halftime, Pete. Maybe 2.
Yeah.
Maybe 2.
2nd and 1.
Need that positive mo going into halftime.
I do think North Branford kicked off to start the game.
They did. So we'll get the ball.
We haven't kicked off yet, have we?
No, not yet. There's that handoff inside. Oh, nice. That linebacker. No, that was actually the offensive line or defensive
Yeah,
line. He shot the gap. That was
Morgan on
DePino.
carry.
That was a nice look by DePino.
See where they mark it.
It's going to be, let's see. It's going to be third and short.
Tell you what, their 5 techniques are
Go a yard.
big kids.
Yeah.
Who's the 5 technique on the far side, defensive end?
On the far side?
Yeah.
I can't see his number.
Yeah, we can start talking about techniques. We've never talked about defensive line
I
techniques.
know.
So 0 technique would be directly head up the center. Like
Right.
You're right. You're pure nose guard.
Oh, Tyler, it's going to be very close.
Baldwin on
A 1
acceptor.
technique would be between the center and the guard.
Right.
A 2 technique, which is kind of rare, but sometimes they do, is head up the guard.
Yep.
Then you have a 3 technique, which is between the guard and tackle.
Yep.
Usually they're in the gaps. So, and then you have a 4 technique is a head up the tackle, and then a 5 technique is the defensive end outside the tackle.
Yeah, and that's what they're doing. They're
They're
doing the 5.
Yeah,
Yep.
because we don't have a tight end.
Right.
But see, that's why tight ends people don't use them. But tight ends are tough because now you gotta throw that extra linebacker up there, and
Yeah.
you know, do you put your 5 technique outside?
Yep.
And then have your linebacker defend inside, or do you reverse it? And it creates trouble,
Yep.
right? From some of these modern defenses, you got that.
First down.
Tom dropped his sheet, and
My chart.
I didn't help him pick it up.
Thank
You're on your own.
I know.
It's good for you. It's good. Your flexibility was exceptional.
Thank you.
All right, let's
Whoa.
see. No, never
Oh.
saw it. Never saw it.
Extended for Jack now.
So there was a little double move there, and
Down.
North River did not bite. I'm sure they practiced that all week. Do not give up the hitch and go.
Jake Caprio's sister has a pitcher on a stick. Flat Stanley.
Yeah, what's that picture?
It's a picture of Jake giving the high sign. Okay. See, there's the sister holding up the sign. Okay, let's see if we can pick up this second down. 2nd and 10. Baldwin looking downfield. I don't know where he was going with that. Oh, just overthrew him. He wanted to go to Caprio.
A little long.
I found out the other day that Tyler's uncle, Hunter, is a big boater down in my marina and an excellent carpenter. Hunter and his father have a great carpentry business. So big shout out to Hunter. Hopefully Hunter's watching this game, cheering for his nephew, Tyler Baldwin, who's had a good year. Okay, Baldwin looking downfield. He's got Casey Corrigan. I'm not sure where he went with this. Oh, just overthrown. He had Jack, a little overthrown. So we're going to be going for it, obviously, on 4th down. I don't know what that pattern. It seemed like a little discombobulated out
You know
there.
what they call it a spurt. If you're running a pattern across the middle of the field, 20 yards deep on the opposite side of the field, name of that pattern is a spurt.
It's called a spurt.
Yeah, a lot of times you'll motion somebody in,
Yep.
and then you run them on a diagonal across the field.
Yep.
And what the idea is, if you can run off the guys, you can slip them underneath.
Yep.
But I don't know. You're right. There were people everywhere. I don't know that was the exact
The
play.
spurt turned into
Yeah,
a
that was,
squirt.
like the spurt is always open. The digs open a lot in the middle of the field,
Okay, let's
but
see.
they're hard to catch.
All right, look at Jack setting up for a slant. And nope. He's got Staunton. There was a push off of the defensive back. Oh, come on, ref. Did you see that push off?
There was contact.
Oh, there was
I don't know if
contact.
it was
Come
a
on.
push off, but
We're homers. We're supposed to do it.
all right.
Okay, well, they'll give it up.
All right, yeah. It was a push. It was a push. It was a push.
That was a legal push. But it did look like there was contact, but you have to admit that.
There was some contact.
We'll have to review that when we get the tape next Tuesday.
Turned over on downs.
Okay, well, another drive unfortunately stalled.
About their own.
We've got 2 minutes and 36 seconds left here in the first half of play.
26, 27-yard line.
Hunter Roth is out to the outside, and they're isolating Izzo on the outside with him.
All right, so a couple
Here
things
comes-
you brought up that I'm sitting there going, what was he talking about that I want to follow up on?
That was a handoff to me, and so what did you want to follow up on?
Aiden Stawn with the tackle.
Yep.
The marina, what marina are you in there, Tom?
It's called the Port Clinton Marina. It's off of Commerce Street.
Yeah, you go down Commerce.
Yeah, and then go, Commerce, and then you take a left on Indian Drive.
Yeah?
You follow all the way to the end.
Yeah.
There's a, and that's
Okay.
yeah, right there.
That's a good one.
Yep.
Okay.
Here we go.
That used to be Clinton Country Club, you know.
I know.
Somebody
Yeah.
yard.
Is there
I
any
know.
like monuments or history down there?
That's right.
No, is the clubhouse still there?
Oh yeah, the clubhouse is something. One of my friends owns it and lives in it. It's a nice house.
Can I get invited to a party there? Because
Yeah, sure.
I think that might be my favorite house.
Oh yeah.
Because you come into Clinton Harbor by boat.
Yep.
And it's a big white house.
No, that's another one.
What's that one?
That one. That's matter of fact, the woman who lived there. Her name was Nancy Webster. It sits up on a little hill.
Yeah.
That's my favorite house too. She just passed away.
She did.
Yeah, her husband Bill was he was a big boater, and he had a big like a big boat that was right on his property, and then Bill died. Now Nancy, God bless her soul, wonderful lady in the neighborhood, and she passed away. But the clubhouse is right next to that. You see that when you're coming in.
Okay.
Too.
All right. I'm gonna have to go down there.
Yep. And neighbor Rich lives there. Rich, a good guy. Okay.
Are these all your neighbors we're talking
Yes,
about?
they're my neighbors. Oh, what a! Oh, there's gonna. No, wow! Oh, he caught it off the ground.
So who do you think pushed?
I
who?
think that's going to be offensive pass interference.
Of course, that's what we're hoping for, right?
And that ball hit the ground. It looked like, but it's going to be a penalty anyway. Either way, whether he caught the ball or not is a different story. But it looked like it bounced and came up into his hands.
Well, they're gonna rule it a catch.
Let's see.
Oh boy.
Now, Hunter Roth is arguing vehemently that ball hit the ground.
Pass
Let's see.
interference. Offense.
I thought.
Yeah,
Did I
you
call
yeah,
that or
you
what?
call.
Thank
Well,
you.
I think on Tuesday we'll see who said it first because I felt.
Oh, come on.
I think you did because you're more of a homer than I am. I mean, how's that
I'm
possible?
homely.
Yeah, that's true.
Thanks, Pete.
All right, so yeah, that's a cool marina.
Yeah.
That's actually a good one because it doesn't take that long to get out to the sound.
Right. Yep.
Unlike a couple of those there's a long no wake zone.
Oh.
So let me ask you this: if you go past Cedar Island Marina,
Yep.
is that a no wake zone all the way around?
All the way, yeah.
It is?
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I see people ripping through
Oh, yeah,
there.
but they're not supposed to.
I see people water skiing.
I know. Well, they're water skiing out on the outside of the channel because there's homes over on Cedar Island.
Yeah.
Okay, between Cedar Island and the mainland,
Yeah.
there's a area which is outside of the wake zone.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
so-
like here to that fence
Yeah.
is the harbor that's dredged, but on the other side.
So you can start going fast?
Yes, you could.
Even in the channel?
Even in the channel.
Okay. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah. Oh, nice play! Finally, we got a nice tackle.
Well,
That was number 52, Aiden Staunton. Nice play. Aiden Staunton.
Aiden Staunton.
What a nice play by Aiden. Well, we needed that. Well, we got 33 seconds, so that gives us somewhat of a positive vibe going into halftime. Let's see, it's now second down and very long. Wow, look where they have to get to for first down. They got to get to the 45, and their ball is sitting on the about the 18.
You think they got to snap the ball?
I think they probably won't. I don't think they'll have to.
Yeah, they would have had to.
Oh, stop him! Stop him! That was a good fake by the quarterback, but the play didn't go anywhere.
I mean, he carried it 20 yards down the field.
Yeah, with no
he
ball.
No ball. He ran. He just kept running. That was great.
Yep. Well, and that's the end of the first half, ladies and gentlemen, with our score: the Morgan Huskies 0 and the North Branford Thunderbirds. What's that scoreboard say, Pete? Is that 34?
It's 30. Yeah, I don't know. 30.
Oh, it's 30. Looks
No,
like
it looks like a 9, but
Yeah,
it
but
is
it's
not. It is not. 35.
okay, 34. Okay, we got a little flaw in the scoreboard.
Could be a 4.
But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, as we go to halftime, this is Tom Foster together with Pete and I and our fabulous cameraman Mike Rappiano. Thanking you for watching the first half. We'll be right back, and again, congratulations to all the seniors, their parents, and friends. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, my friend Peter, a little sick tonight, but he's wearing a mask. Dennis Dunham, they're the voice of the Morgan Huskies. And we just, come on in, Dennis. You can come in. You can drop your microphone for a minute. Well, let me ask you, what's your thought of the first half, Dennis?
Well, it just looked like Morgan, I guess this senior night must have got to them because they just came out and they didn't look like they wanted to play football. But I think, second half, we're a second half team. We could come back. Let's see what happens. I hope they can come back and make it a little respectable.
Good. Well, you always do a great job in the PA, and thank you for your service.
Well, thank you, too, and, have a great time over there in Saybrook next week.
We're going to try. We'll miss you up in the press box.
Yep.
Okay, Pete, now what is your expert opinion?
Limit turnovers.
Get limit turnovers, yeah.
Once we get that first score, get every onside kick.
Perfect.
Piece
Got
of
it.
cake. It's a piece
Okay.
of cake second half, honestly.
Now,
This
if
is gonna
my wife Karen is watching this, notice Pete does have a mask on. She was very concerned I was going to catch a cold. I apologize for not having a mask, but I had to give Peter mine. So Karen, please apologize. But Pete's keeping his mask on. I'm staying away. But I think you're very right about the game. Eliminate turnovers, and let's pick up some first downs.
All right, let's go.
All right? Okay, well, let's go to the game.
By the time this airs and you have a cold, it's not going to – what you said at halftime today isn't going to matter. Yeah. Right? Yeah, so Dennis did a nice plug for us.
He did. Yeah, Dennis Donovan. Great man.
All right, let's get this first one.
All right, come on. Let's get. Oh, there's that first onside. Oh, he recovered it. That was close. Nope, they recovered. But great thought that time.
Like the T-Birds did fall out.
So some of the we
Got
got
an injured player, and he took a smack when he caught that ball.
some of the programming. I've been watching more now, and it's great. It is really. There's some people who do some fun things. There's some great personalities.
Oh yeah. Your friend Pete Mazzetti's had his own show for quite a while. in
Come
there.
on, that's a great show.
Yeah. But I'll tell you, there's some great people there. As a matter of fact, it's their 10th anniversary coming up December 4th.
Oh, wow.
Not December 4th, December
Is
7th.
there going to be a celebration?
They're
December
having a
7th?
celebration. Yeah, Pearl Harbor Day. Why?
wow.
What's
No.
December 7th?
Well, it is Pearl Harbor Day.
Yeah.
It's the day I got engaged.
Oh,
Yeah.
congratulations.
Got engaged on December 7th, Pearl Harbor Day. And we got married on June 28th, which
Wow.
is the day Archduke Franz Ferdinand was assassinated to start World War I. My wife loves it. It was
Wow.
called the Great War. I mean, it was a,
Well,
but,
so your relationship started with a bang.
yeah, 2 bangs.
Two bangs don't make it right.
You sneak in those jokes. It's just.
Well, if you got married, if you got
There's-
engaged on
Is there
December,
closed captioning
Yes.
for this?
if you got engaged on December 7th, did you get bombed that night?
Yeah. No.
All right, let's get back to the game. Preventure, the quarterback, backfield Hansen. There's a handoff. He keeps the ball.
Oh. Ooh. There's another.
Nice
just-
run by Preventure. Finally collared down. Staunton had him in the backfield for a moment, but very elusive runner, Preventure. Mason Preventure.
North Branford's very happy just
They're very happy.
keeping it on the ground.
Yep. No need to rush. Now, Pete, don't we have that the 35-point rule?
Yeah,
Oh.
I think we're at 34 though.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
First down.
34.
So,
Yeah.
so the 35-point rule. Oh, it's interesting
Yeah, why don't you
because
explain that what it is? because-
so once in the second half, once the team is up by 35 points or more, the clock will run.
Here comes Hansen. Nice run to the outside. I think
Quick.
Hansen's about to show us what the 35-point rule is. All right, so that makes the score now 39-0 in favor of the
The
Thunderbirds.
blocking on the outside
What's
is
that?
just exceptional.
I know.
I mean,
They
just
got
a couple of just devastating hits
oh,
on
like
those
you said,
last two
very good
plays.
blockers.
I mean,
We've got an injured player down the field.
so I think I saw either someone's towel,
Yep.
but there's going to be a penalty here. Yeah, there's a flag.
There's a flag in the play. Let's see what it is.
And it's back at the 15-yard line, so it'll probably end up at the 30
Yep.
at least.
All right. We got some of the Morgan cheerleaders up here. Girls, what do you got going on up here?
We will be announcing the cheerleading fundraiser.
Okay. And what was the fundraiser?
It was for our mats and our competition choreographer.
And what are your ladies' names?
Cadence, Cameron,
And Megan.
Well, congratulations. This is your senior night, right? Congratulations to all of you. And no, a couple of you are going to become doctors, I heard.
That's me.
Oh, congratulations. Wow.
you.
And where are you going to go?
Not sure yet. Probably UConn.
Oh, good luck. Yeah. And so you got and where are you going to go?
URI, baby, or
All right, baby.
Roll Tide. Me too.
You're both going to URI? Are you all going to cheerlead there? Well, good luck, girls, and congratulations on it. 4 great years, and good luck in college. Some of our wonderful cheerleaders up here, they're seniors. Okay, back to the game. So what was the penalty, Pete?
Block in the back, we'll
Block
call
in
it.
the back.
It's as good as anything.
Oh, almost Jack almost had an INT. Throwing a little
I
bit.
mean, it could have been an unnecessary roughness call. Like, it might have been a hit. Like, the kid's free, and then we hit some. The kid got hit in the back on the sideline. It was just kind of unnecessary roughness. So, anyway,
we'll have to send our field correspondent down there to see what's going on. All right, so bottom line, it's second and 10. Well, that negates a nice run by Preventure.
it does. Yeah.
But that nice run was precipitated by the fact that there was a block in the back. Okay, man in motion. They get right up the gut to Hansen. Hansen picks up probably about 7 yards, and the carry will bring up third and 3. I'll tell you, Hansen's quite a runner.
he is.
Good athlete.
Yep.
And
Hits
so is
the
Preventure.
hole hard, runs north and south.
Yep.
Turns the corner well when he is running toward the sideline.
Yep.
But
And he picks his holes very, very effectively.
yep.
Then he commits to it.
Yep. Good turnover. Well coached.
Yep. Okay, third and about. This is a big third down, but obviously they'll go for it on fourth down should they not pick this up. Here comes that handoff to the outside. Got to seal that edge. Well, that time they did a pretty good job sealing the edge, but he's still going to pick up the first down. A big first and goal for the Thunderbirds. Tackled by Trubig, but not till after this. Picked up that first down. A lot of misdirection out there, which, they're doing a good job with it. All right,
So,
so
another bad memory. I want to say maybe 2010, 2011. I was announcing up here, but there was a 50-point rule, not the 35-point rule.
oh, really?
So the 50-point rule means that if you win by more than 50 points, then the coach gets suspended.
Really?
Yeah, for the next
Wow.
game.
Wow.
So
Let's see what happens.
Did you?
here. There's a fumble. I think Morgan has recovered it. No, it bounced back. It bounced back to Preventure. Okay, so it'll be fourth down. Let's see if Morgan can hold him. Oh, I'm sorry, second down. That's right. He just picked up the first down. Looks like we've got an injured player over here on the
John Alexander
Yeah.
might have got his hand caught against the helmet.
Yep. No, we got another injured player over here on the actual table.
Oh, that might be from the hit.
Yeah.
That was from the
I
late
think
hit.
that's,
Or the
I think that's Hunter Roth that's on the
The
table.
hit in the back
So
or
Hunter's, yeah, it is Hunter Roth. Okay, they're going for it on fourth down. Let's see if Morgan can hold him. Number 5, nice run. It's going to be close. And let's see. They're going to give it to him.
4-yard line.
Nope, he was short. That was number 5, Meehan on the carry. Here comes Casey Corrigan in the game. Halftime, I was over to use the restroom, and Casey Corrigan was in line. And also Aiden Stoughton. Okay, fourth. This is third down. Third and goal. Ball at about the 4-yard line, you think, Pete?
Yeah, I'm going to go with the 4.
Okay. Oh, quick outside pass, wide open. That time they went with the flow. They were keying on Hansen and just wide open. Quick out to the outside.
Well, I'm not sure what was going on there with the coverage, but boy, I'm going to have to. I wish I had a replay machine.
I know.
But I do think that he ran like he was running a slant. They call it a whip out.
Right.
Like you're going to run that drag and then you come back. It's almost indefensible.
Yep.
But got tons of separation.
Yep. It's interesting. Pete is actually illustrating what he's talking about with his hands, and
That's
I
right.
apologize you can't see it, but if we had a telestrator,
I got a big
he would be.
whiteboard here.
That's
Everybody in the booth can see it.
And that
I
kick is good.
script out every play.
And the extra point is good.
So it's 41-0 in favor of the Thunderbirds. So now the 35-point.
Yeah, and here's why the 35-point rule is better, is because the coaches can just let the players play, but the 50-point rule caused some weird behaviors. One of them would be, I'll give you an example. If a team's up, let's say 46-0, like this, like whatever this is, right?
Yeah.
If you're running crazy plays, you're taking knees or whatever, but I remember one time North Branford snapped it over their own head into the end zone.
Really? Wow.
Allowed Morgan to score.
Yeah.
So that they could run a drive and score again.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just to be able to play normal.
Yeah.
So the 50-point rule was always a little
Weird.
awkward, especially if one team's.
And they really is that rule in effect today? The 50-point rule?
No,
Oh,
no.
okay.
Now it's a 35-point rule.
Yeah, okay. No. I mean, you said that if you had a 50-point win, the coach was suspended.
That was the old rule.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. Well, there was a coach who coached at New London, New Britain, and one of the things he would do is he want his kid to score like 10 touchdowns and set a state record. Right?
Yeah.
That was what he was doing.
Really?
So yeah, my thing was always this: you can score as many points as you want, but one kid shouldn't be scoring 8 touchdowns.
No kidding, yeah.
With you winning 80-0.
Right, exactly.
Then you should get there's a judgment call there.
Right. But they should.
But once the JVs are in, it's like, oh yeah, they put the JVs in, and
Yep.
and then they scored 100 points. Oh well,
Jeez.
fine. That's the way it goes. But
Okay, their clock is running. Look at Dennis. He's a chick magnet. They're the best cheerleaders in the world. Definitely. But you girls should be on the microphone. Okay, Dennis has a bevy of young ladies standing around him. Dennis is playing, saying like he doesn't like it. Come on, Dennis.
we're having to yell at some kids.
Yeah. There comes Corrigan. Corrigan's got some room to the outside. Casey Corrigan. Are they going to call a face mask on Corrigan?
Well, it's illegal. I don't know. It could be. Yeah.
Because he hit. I think they're going. That's going to be absurd if they call a face mask on Corrigan. That's crazy. Let's see what they're going to call. You think it's going to be a face mask on Corrigan?
No, I just think it's illegal use of the hands. Face mask on the.
Jeez. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, you think the ref with a game like get out of hand like this, why wouldn't they let that go, Pete? When it wasn't.
Well, I'll tell you why. Because regardless of what the score is, we're supposed to be protecting the kids from jarring things from their necks and heads. So you just can't. A lot of times you see that on offense where I never really understood it, honestly. Why can the offensive guy grab a face mask or stiff arm in the face when that's illegal use to the hands on defense all day?
Yeah.
If you do that to an offensive lineman, it's illegal use to the hands, isn't it?
Yeah.
But when an offensive back does it, it's always okay.
Yeah.
It's a good discussion. But we still got to protect. The kids still have to behave and not.
Yeah.
Can't grab a kid's face.
But it was a nice
mask.
run. But
So whatever. I'm not going to get myself all upset about it.
No, don't get upset. Nice game, girls.
So-
Good luck.
So I don't even know if I should talk.
Are you girls going to be there for basketball season? All right, we'll see you during basketball season.
I hate to even tell this story, but I remember having to
ahead.
do it. You had a couple JVs who were, they had to do the camera and they had to get the water, Then at halftime,
Nice run by Staunton.
that's Tyler Baldwin.
Tyler Baldwin. Okay, good thought process.
I'm here to assist you. I'm here to assist. So I find out a couple kids during halftime when we're trying to make adjustments and talk and get the team together. Went and got a burger and a hot dog or whatever.
Really?
Yeah, and so they're at the concession stand in uniform, Tom. So at Monday practice, I find out about this from a couple parents. They're like, you sent the kids over to eat a cheeseburger. I was like, what? So I get in the meeting, and the first thing I said is, hey, listen.
Corrigan, nice run by Corrigan. We're right back to start. So what happens?
So I get in
First
the
down.
meeting, and I go, all right, here's what's going to happen at halftime this week. All right, the coaches and I, you guys are going to go in the corner, but we're just going to go grab a hot dog and some sodas and maybe a couple snacks. I go, what would you think if we did that?
Yeah, what they say.
That our heads are so out of the game and we care so little that we're going to go get snacks at halftime.
Wow.
That's just one of those things.
So
It's
what's
just
the kids say?
Of course, they don't say anything.
Yeah, of course.
They're embarrassed.
Embarrassed, of course.
Yeah, but that's the stuff you're teaching them. It's like, everybody's head has to be in the game.
Exactly. Tyler's got to get rid of it. Just get rid of it, Tyler. Oh, throws it out. Smart move. Oh, that was
we got
nice.
a flag. Got a flag.
Another flag.
Middle of the field, thrown late, completely irrelevant to the play.
Oh,
so for whatever this is,
that was a late flag. Wow.
I mean, what is that? We should be good.
Boy, I'll tell you.
So the ball's out of bounds flag comes in the air. Ineligible man downfield.
You think
Ineligible
you think
man.
it was
Yeah.
ineligible
yeah,
man downfield?
I guarantee it.
Because it took so long to develop. Yep, illegal man downfield. God, these refs are. That's your friend Joe. Was it Joe Miller?
Joe Miller.
All right.
Well, you know,
Is he the head?
He didn't make
He's
the
the head
call.
official?
Yeah,
No,
he's got to enforce it.
Yeah, I know.
So, if someone sees it, someone sees it. No, you can't run downfield if you're a lineman on
Right.
a pass play.
Right.
What are you doing running downfield? And it wasn't like that was an RPO. That was a pass set all the way. So there's no excuse
But if
for
Tyler
that.
had decided to just keep it and run, then he could have been downfield.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
So if he didn't let it go, they wouldn't have had this penalty.
Right.
Right. Okay, gotcha. Okay, splits Jacob Jones out to the outside. Oh, he's looking for Caprio. Caprio. Oh, nice defensive play by number 20, Kaminsky. Oh, that was a nice defensive play.
Yeah, I think the kids, I think they're confident playing man-to-man.
Yep.
And because he covered them all the way across the field. It wasn't like he handed them off
Right.
in his own situation.
Yeah, no, Caprio. Almost.
If we can't get some offense going, this game's going to go real quick. Here.
Yeah, really. We're already at 3 minutes and 12 seconds. And again, the reason they're not stopping the clock, ladies and gentlemen, is because there is a 35 point that if any point during the game the other team's ahead by 35,
We
the
didn't
clock
snap it.
was
We didn't snap it.
Illegal procedure. You're right, didn't snap it. False start against the Morgan Huskies.
Moves him back 5. Second. And about 19.
Fans are starting to get on the refs, but I don't know, a couple of those calls are a little questionable. You know, the referees have a hard job, but sometimes it's, obviously when it's against you. Tyler, it's a go. Nice catch by Jack Nye. Boy, good concentration. Very nice concentration.
You
Bob,
take
look
the
up.
good with the bad there. He dropped it.
Yeah.
No, he caught it.
he caught
then
it.
he dropped it,
Uh,
and then he caught it again.
Right.
But eyes are up the field, right? He must have hit somebody. Like,
That's
eyes
right.
should be on the ball until it's in your tuck.
Oh,
But
I thought
whatever.
he picked up the first down. It's going to be about 2 yards short. Let's see if they can pick it up. Give it to your star running back, Casey Corrigan. Casey just hops the fence and goes for the first down.
Corrigan.
Nice run by Casey Corrigan.
Up and over.
I got to start taking notes of all the things I want to talk about.
I know, really. Oh, no.
It takes an entire team to win football games. Even the kids who aren't
Absolutely.
playing,
Absolutely. Gotta
keeping
be
the
in
water
game.
filled, especially on hot days. It's not so bad on cold days like
Right.
this, but
Oh, man, I got a cramp in my leg.
see, you're not hydrated.
I know. They're going to have offsides, encroachment by number 74 to Pino. So we'll get a pick up 5 yards on here.
I'll never forget the 2015 North Branford matchup. They were expected to win the league, and we had a pretty good team. And and they kept cramping up. And I attributed that win to the fact that our kids were hustling, getting the jugs, doing their part.
Oh, there's a pass interference. Come on.
Yep.
Okay. They called it that time.
Now you're yelling out.
He couldn't have held him any
Which
longer.
reminds me of another thing.
Reminds me
I
of another
never, ever yelled at, I never would complain to a ref after a game if we didn't win it.
Okay.
Like if they did a bad, right, like there's more meat when you're like, guys, you need it. You blew the screens. You did all these things wrong. When you win, I think it means a lot more. I think it's always
that's
hard
true. That's a good.
I never was like, oh, because the officials, like they're doing the best.
Although
they
if
can.
you watch that Eagles Commanders game last week, boy, there were some horrible calls.
Well, you know what's funny about that in the NFL is if they were scab officials, everybody would be talking about how bad it is, and then we got to get them back. But they're terrible. In a lot of cases, they just do terrible things. Like they miss. And I always say, if those were, remember they had the scab officials,
of course,
and everybody freaked out because there was one bad call.
Yeah,
and it was like, oh, we couldn't have it. No one. I mean. No, because it would ruin the league.
Yeah.
If we just accepted the fact that they were bad, so ESPN can't talk about it. None of them can talk about it because they'll lose their NFL contracts.
Right.
We're not going to lose our NFL contract at Valley Shore
no, we're
TV.
Not. No, we're not.
So we can say the truth about how soft commentators are about the NFL officials. You're talking about it right now.
Sure.
Because we're going to lose, right?
Right.
But when is someone going to step up and not just complain about scab calls?
Right.
When there were a couple of them where they beat up those scab calls so bad, and they were terrible.
Yeah.
They were those calls were bad. But what about the bad calls that happen every week?
No kidding.
I always say that every time there's a bad call. I'm like, if this was going to be a big on Monday morning, that's all you'd hear on ESPN.
Yeah.
You have to show every replay and everybody talking about it. All right, I'm done. I'm done with that one.
Right.
But that's my take on officials. I don't like complaining about officials. I just don't.
That's nice. They have a hard job.
They're doing the best they can.
Yeah, exactly. They're doing the best they can. Hey, our linesmen, we have clean linesmen tonight, doing a great job over there.
That's
on the
right. That's right.
No legal use of the chains tonight.
I wonder who we got over there.
That's awesome.
Comiskey's, I know, is one of them. Maybe Corgan over there, maybe?
Yep. We appreciate the
well, they should be proud.
We should be proud. Proud of the chain game. Well, while we're talking, we ended the third period because of the running clock. So we now have started the fourth and final period with our score 41-0. Looks like Casey Corrigan. Nice run by Casey.
Casey Corrigan on the carry.
Now, what's that score, Pete? That one number is sort of obliterated. Can you see?
I'm going to go down on the field and find out. I'll be right back. And come over here. We're going to talk to the boss.
We have a flaw, a couple of the lights in the scoreboard, and sometimes it's hard to. We know the first number is 4, and it's debatable what the second number is. So Pete's going over to get a clarification from the field judge or the clock operator.
All right, it's
Baldwin,
41.
Overthrown. Not
41.
Sure if he was going, that time was going.
There's some warm over there. They got a heater over there, Tom.
I know.
But it's 41.
41.
I know it's not a 41. Some sort of a circuitry problem.
Yeah. Looks like a 0. But there's one side. It's the 1. So 2nd and 4. Well, it'd be nice to get a score here, Pete. Just give that kid some positivity.
Yeah, stops the clock.
Yep. No, it doesn't stop the clock.
It would. 41.
Oh, if we scored, yeah,
scored.
absolutely, yeah. Yep.
Well, I guess we got to get the extra point.
So it'll be nice. Drew Nye and JP will be home for the Thanksgiving Day game and probably come up top of the press box with us. Wide open, Caprio. Jake Caprio, nice throw, nice catch by Caprio.
There we go.
Jake Caprio, nice play.
On senior night.
Oh,
for the senior.
We needed that. Nice. And Jake's got a whole entourage of people down in front of us. Congratulations to Jake on senior night in front of all of his family and friends sitting right in front of us. Looks like the Caprio family has just about the entire place in front of us. We want to congratulate Jake on a great 4 years. Congratulations on your senior, all the graduating seniors who are honored before the game.
Here's interesting. They got the clock running because it's still.
Oh, that's right.
They're supposed to stop it on a score. But
yeah, I thought
whatever.
so.
That's all right. That's all right.
So we got 10:09. Let's see what they do here.
Because the fact of the matter is, it is only 35. We have to get this.
Oh, nice reverse.
And we are
nice score.
We are going to stop the clock.
Yeah. So that was
And the clock stops with 9:56.
it was Schumann on the score. We haven't seen that before, Pete.
No, I know.
Give it to
They dove in
a
there.
lineman. So Schumann in for the score. And again, they probably did that for Nathan Schumann because of his senior night. They wanted to give him a score in his last home game.
All right, the objective.
41-7. Oh, 40. That should be 41-8. Your lineman. Yeah, Nathan Schumann. Yeah.
All right.
That should be an 8.
So
right?
we have to get. We gotta get this first onside.
No, but Pete, that should be an 8.
Yeah, it's 8. It's 8.
It's 8. Really?
Yeah, they start in July with the training.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Contact with them. They got a website.
Good.
More than happy.
Yeah.
We got 8.
We got 8. Yeah, that was a 2-point conversion.
All right. So we're talking to the score official, and we do need official recruits. We've talked quite a bit about the fact that the officials. We've talked quite a few games about how there's a lot of new officials.
Yeah.
And you can get promoted pretty quickly.
Oh, nice. Oh,
Yeah, they practiced that all week.
they did.
Yeah,
But I think those types of onside kicks are pretty easy because they didn't bounce. It's got to hit the ground, then bounce. That one was just it was like receiving a punt.
Yeah.
We've had pretty good luck this year, all in all, with our onside kicks.
Well, it has to hit the ground twice, you know.
Right. Yeah. In order to be effective. Yeah. That one was just
No. By rule.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, you can't just kick it into the ground, pop it up.
Oh, okay.
It has to hit the ground twice. That was a new rule, maybe.
But that didn't hit the ground
mid-teens. Well, he fielded it, so it's
Okay.
irrelevant,
Okay.
you know. But you're right. That's why the dribble thing.
Yeah.
We tend to do it. That might have been illegal if we recovered it after the one bounce.
Oh, so you have to wait 2 bounces before you can recover it?
Yeah,
You do?
the way you kick it because
Wow.
because people were just bouncing it up in the air and then drilling the guys.
Gotcha.
So anyway,
Nathan Schumann in on the bottom of that.
So Nathan Schumann scores the extra points, and now he's making a nice stop on defense. Nathan Schumann, graduating senior. Good luck to, as I said to Nathan, and all of the graduating seniors. Both Staunton brothers might be coming back next year. So how many graduating seniors do we have? Chris Cremona, who got hurt early in the year.
8. We have 8.
Oh, nice run right up the gut. Oh, he's coming back. He's coming back the other way.
We got the
No,
two
no.
Stauntons, Bellinger, Caprio, Carmona, Dowd, Mendez, Smith, and Schumann. So that's 9.
Okay. Well, as I said, good luck to all of them. You know, Pete, here's the thing. They're up 41-8. Why are you leaving your starting quarterback and running back in? Just to get ready for the Thanksgiving Day game? And what's the philosophy there?
It's a good question.
I mean, their whole starting lineup's in there.
Yeah, well, you put something at risk, you know. You put
Yeah. Okay, Reventure gets to the outside. It's nice run to the outside again. No ceiling on that edge. Nice. He seems like he had a hard time getting it out of Hanson's stomach.
I was way more skittish than Coach Basil's being. You know, I mean, there were times when I'd take the best player out in the first quarter because I couldn't afford to lose that player.
Yeah.
If we were winning big, or you could see that it was going to be lopsided.
Yep. That makes sense.
Gabe Erickson. So Gabe Erickson waits his whole career to be the running back, and then I'd pull him in the first quarter because he scored 3 touchdowns, and it's in control, and I don't want him to get hurt. He would be so
There goes
mad.
Hanson again, and he picks up the first down.
He'd be so mad. He'd be so mad. Kids would get so mad, but
Hey.
it's like we can't run. We can't do our thing without you next week.
Right, exactly. And I'm surprised. I mean, doesn't that surprise you a little bit that they're leaving the starters in this long?
Oh yeah.
I mean, we only got 18 to go, and you're up by 41-8. Now they split. Izzo way out to the right. Got 2 slots to the left. And here comes Hanson again. Hanson, very deceiving runner. Oh, nice tackle in the out bounds by Jack. Jack.
Looks like Jack Nye and
Jay Caprio. Yeah.
Caprio on that.
Okay, so it'll be second and about 5 with 7 minutes and 54 seconds.
Second down, 4.
Gee, we might actually get out of here before midnight tonight, Pete.
Not on Tuesday.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, they get trips right. Ball pops out. Conventure keeps it. Prevention around the corner. And he slides in for the first down. He was safe at first. Yeah, I asked Pete the other night by text mail if he enjoyed the game. He was very honest. He said he fell asleep. I think it was your cold, Pete.
Yeah, maybe I
must have
wasn't
been all that
feeling
cold
well.
medicine. It's always nice to know your head commentary guy, your color guy, who's one of the most astute people I've met in the booth, falls asleep. I know it was my methodical voice that put you to sleep, but you didn't have to admit it to me. Okay, got double wide. Hanson right up the gut. Pete's falling asleep.
That's how I snore too.
Really?
I didn't ever used to snore, but now apparently I do snore.
I'll have to get you some
My wife
no-nos.
told me. Yeah.
You got to get one of those strips to go across your nose. That's supposed
Think
to
that would
prevent
do it?
Oh, yeah. It helps. Yep. Got to try it. I'm sure Val would
I'm going to
appreciate
try it. Yeah, I'm going to
Yeah,
try
try it. My wife tried it, but she said it irritated her nose. Okay, we got double wide out. We got double wide out to the right, single wide out to the left. Hanson in the backfield with Preventure, which they've been doing all night. There goes Hanson again, right up the gut, and he's going to be in the score. Boy, that was very close. Oh, it's a score.
Touchdown.
So with
North Branford.
6 minutes and 41 seconds, they go back up by the score of, let's see, guess that's 49, Pete.
Yeah, we got to fix that next
49 to
year.
8.
It's hard to. It's 47. It's just you can't go by that number at all.
No, I think it's 49.
It was 41.
Yeah, it's 41
plus 6.
plus 6 is
47.
And let's see if
and
they,
it's
and they're going
40.
for the extra point.
Yeah, 48. Well, what are they going to do? They have to
Well, if
kick
they
it.
score this, they will be.
Yeah.
We're thinking ahead, Pete. We're thinking ahead. Oh no, they're gonna. Let's see if they go for the kick.
Yeah,
or whether they
PAT.
fake it.
This is all PAT.
And it is good. So 7 and 1 is 48. Is that correct?
48.
48 to 8.
48 to 8. So
Okay, so we're back to the 35-point rule.
So on the kick, they'll run the clock.
Okay,
So scores, timeouts,
they stop the
they
clock.
do stop it.
Okay. All right, so we got 6 minutes and 41 seconds. The Huskies down by 40. But hey, this is like the weeks before. These kids played their heart out. You got to give them a lot of credit. They didn't fold. They kept their heads up. And now they're on to Old Saybrook on Thanksgiving, the day before Thanksgiving. We hope you all join us. And for those of you that won't be joining us, I hope you and your families have a happy and blessed Thanksgiving, and also coming into the holiday season. Thank you for watching Pete and I this week this year. For those of you who have, and we want to thank you 6 people, and we appreciate it.
We should have dinner for those 6 people.
Yeah, right.
Maybe at the banquet we'll do trivia. We'll do Tom and Pete trivia, and whoever answers the most questions, we take out the dinner. What do you think?
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right.
Let's do some trivia.
All right. Sounds good.
What did Tom say about the penalty that the chain gang got?
Right. Okay.
Want to do that?
Yeah, okay, that sounds
That's
good.
question number 1.
All right.
And the answer, if you're watching at home this late on a Tuesday,
That's right.
okay,
falling
because you
asleep.
have insomnia.
Right. You don't have any no-dos.
You don't have any no-dos. Well, you're on no-dos or whatever. No-dos is such a 70s. I mean, that was a long time ago.
I know. Well, I said the other night, somebody gave me an answer. It was a close call. I said, just like Bogey and McCall, and they looked like me. It looked at me
That's
like.
right. That's right. You said that. Yeah.
I was also shocked.
Another 70s hit.
Oh, it was funny. I spoke to the journalism class here, and I was asking them some stuff, and I said, it's just like Rocky, and they all look at me like, Rocky?
Oh, boy.
And then I also mentioned Rudy, the movie Rudy.
Yeah.
Nobody
No
heard of
idea.
it.
Yeah.
Makes you feel real old. Well, I am, but you hate to see it like that. They probably never even heard of Old Yeller.
You could update your references.
Yeah,
you know,
I know.
to
Baldwin
like-
looking downfield. See where this one's going to go.
how,
Oh,
about
no.
how about a Shakespearean reference?
Lady Macbeth?
Second down.
All right,
What
so
would be a
I
good
can't
Shakespeare?
I cannot wait to get this trivia together for the banquet. This
Okay.
is going to be a great segment
Okay.
because banquets aren't long enough. We're going to make them longer.
What time is the banquet?
We'll take them to Clinton Country Club. We got to use up our minimums.
Yeah, there you go.
Right?
Yeah. Okay.
Banquet's
that's
like 11 to 3
okay.
on Sunday, December
Fourth.
4th.
Yep.
It was kind of a bummer because I usually do the Christmas carols at Christmas
Oh.
at Clinton.
Long pass downfield. He's open. Corrigan. Oh, was he in bounds? Nice play by Corrigan. Casey just nice play.
Casey Corrigan.
Good heads-up look by the quarterback, Tyler Ball, and a nice catch by
Man.
Casey Corrigan.
I mean, that was in the air a long
I
time,
know.
too. I'm just shocked nobody made a play on the
I
ball
know.
from NB. But,
all the
all right, we'll take it. Let's go.
That's right.
Score again.
All the clay shooters in Clinton had their
Let's
guns
get
out.
another senior in the end zone.
That's right. It'd be nice to see. Okay. 1st and 10. Baldwin back. He wants to go for it all. Oh. He wanted to go to Staunton, but it was just a little overthrown to the inside.
Baldwin's pass intended for
But Staunton had a good run in that, Pete. But it's just a little bit too close to the middle.
Incomplete. Second down, 10.
Are you cold at all?
You know, I'm starting to feel that
Yeah.
little breeze coming here.
I know. We got to keep you healthy for the Thanksgiving Day game.
Yeah, I'll be back. Actually, I feel better than I did when I came in here.
Hey, look at this kid. He's walking on with shorts on.
Yep, shorts.
Shorts, T-shirts.
Yeah, I mean, what are they thinking?
Yeah, I know. I'm shocked when days like today, see how these kids walking around in shorts.
We got to send the kids who are still wearing shorts to the guidance department, so to have them give them some more guidance
That's right.
as to how to dress.
That's right.
At least.
Well, Mike says he used to wear shorts in cold days like this. A long bomb up top to Seamus. Can he catch it? Oh, that was passing.
You got to play
Intercepted.
defense.
Oh, man.
You got to play defense.
Yep. That's right. You mean the offense has to play defense? Yeah, when it's up in the air like that.
That's right.
Yep.
No, I mean, once he catches it,
Yeah.
you have to tackle
Right,
him.
exactly.
Down.
There's a flag. I thought it was pass interference myself.
What we have here. First
Definitely
indication is
Definitely looked like pass interference. Oh, don't say it's going to be another illegal man downfield.
pass interference.
I called it. That's what I said. It's
North
cert-
Branford.
I mean, it looked like it was blatant to me. Nobody else seemed to be upset by it.
The interception.
Huh. Well, we'll take it.
Yeah, we'll take it. It'd be nice to get one more score before the end of the game.
I'm surprised okay.
You're surprised at what?
Someone must have called timeout.
Yeah.
Mark off the penalty.
The fans are having a great time. Celebrating senior night. Again, congratulations to all the graduating seniors and their families. So you got one more left, huh, Pete? Jack?
Yeah, one more. Yeah, but they're all my kids, Tom.
Oh, of course they are.
All right, the kids all these kids in the town, they're all. I
All your
treat them
kids.
all the same.
That's right. And look how many.
I treat my kids way worse than the rest of the kids in town. That's a fact.
I know. Well, I noticed even on the games, you're a little more critical of Jack than you are the other
I
players.
know.
And Jack's had a great season. He really has. But this will all be ending on night before Thanksgiving. Then Pete and I will be going inside. We'll be a little bit warmer. We're going to start doing the boys basketball game soon. The season starts early in December, doesn't it, Pete?
Yeah, so they'll start practice the Monday after Thanksgiving.
Wow.
So they'll get a whole weekend break.
A weekend
And
break.
then, I think it's that week.
Yep.
Uh,
Now we just
and
gotta-
then they'll have the tournament, the holiday tournaments, and
we'll be there covering their home games. Baldwin looking over the middle. Nice catch. Nice run. Oh, and it's a score.
he dove in. He's hurt. I mean,
Jack
he's like
nine.
limping. He was limping around
I
between
know.
plays, and then he manages to score. That's gonna stop the clock.
I think so. Was that was Jack?
Wait,
wasn't it?
maybe it won't. No, this might not stop the clock. Wait, so 48? Yeah, it's not gonna stop the clock.
Touchdown!
Yeah, that was Jack.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, Dennis had a little burst of energy there.
Dennis on fire.
Yeah.
Let's see what we get here. I'm gonna try to watch these
His
routes
oatmeal
this
kicked
time.
in. Okay, let's see what Tyler does here.
The route Jack
I don't
ran
know where
was like
that
this
one's going.
really lazy, like little lazy over the middle. I don't even think it was like a move. It was just as a straight line and a diagonal across the field. I don't know what to call
So
it.
your score is
So we're back to a stop time.
for North Branford,
Oh yeah, I guess we are.
Yeah.
for Morgan.
34. Oh my.
Right on the edge. We can't control that edge tonight.
So lucky for my frozen toes, the
Yes.
clock stops.
I know.
That's good. Yeah, I mean,
Doesn't
you want
help
to
for
run the
Cole.
clock. You want to play the full game. Let's
Look
go.
at these cheerleaders doing their push-ups. Wow. Good job.
Did they
ladies.
do 14?
They did 14.
They did 14 push-ups.
Yeah, they did 14
Or did
push-ups.
they just do 6?
No, they were doing 14.
All right. So if we scored 40 points, they would do 40 push-ups?
Well, they
No way.
try.
No way.
We'd have to have you go down and help them. Okay, well, this is a good positive note.
How many people in this entire arena could do 40 push-ups? Or 50?
Yeah, I know, not many. You could do it with one hand, one arm, right?
Right.
Could you ever do that, one arm push-up?
It's all about balance. And the answer is
Be honest.
I could.
You
The
could?
answer is I could, yeah.
Wow.
But it was not comfortable at all. But you just you gotta get a wide base.
Yeah.
And it's about leverage and balance. It's not really about strength. It's not because it's not that heavy. It's just awkward.
We're going to try that onside kick again. Whoa, he got nailed. That was like running to the Bulls in Paloma. You ever have any interest in doing that, running with the Bulls over in Paloma?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
No. First of all, the whole FOMO thing I was never really into. Fear of missing out. That even like if I hear there's something's going on, I just I'm an isolationist.
Yeah. You never know it. I mean,
Lone wolf.
Yeah.
No, I'm an introvert.
Everybody in town knows
I'm a
you.
big time introvert.
All right. They still have their starters in. I don't know, Coach.
Down there in the middle.
Oh, I feel it's cold air. There's some cold air.
Oh, there's
here.
some cold air coming in right now. Jeez. Even my hot air isn't helping you out.
No, usually you're an atmosphere unto yourself.
Here comes number 5, Meehan. Meehan's,
Oh,
oh
jeez.
what a block by 74. Holy mackerel. Whoa. Well, that's
Well, that's gonna
there's
happen.
going to be a flag. What if that's going to... Let's see if they're going to call that. Okay, yeah, that was they called the penalty on 74. Do you ever watch that ESPN where they have those pancake blocks? Jeff Saturday. What do you think about that? What do you think about Jeff Saturday taking over the Colts? Goes right from the press into the booth, the Colts, and he had his first win.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts about that?
I don't really have any major thoughts on that. I mean, it's like you're talking about NFL teams, and then if it's Sunday, a Saturday could win.
I know, I heard
But
that.
it's the teams are so good. That's why the Texans and the Eagles, or who the Eagles lose to?
The Commodore, the Commanders.
The Commanders.
Washington.
Yeah.
Washington
I mean, any
Commanders.
given, all these guys are professionals, and they're so good.
Yeah.
And they can play great at any. I mean, some of those catches that.
That
the Vikings were making.
Jefferson.
I mean,
Oh my goodness, that one catch, one-handed, he stole it away from the defensive back. That was incredible.
Those were incredible catches.
They
so
really
there's
were.
so many good players, and
Oh.
when a team even an over team, if they
Well,
execute,
look at this, a double execution around the end. He's got some blockers out in front. He could go all the way. Wow.
well, there it is.
Well,
there it is. Yep. They're
was the
going to
flag.
call it back, and well, let's see. Let's see how they
Is that
do this.
taunting?
Well, it could have been taunting. Number one. but there was something useless.
Yeah,
Also,
definitely
There
useless.
could be a sideline warning on us. Let's take our guesses.
Yeah, okay.
Sideline warning.
Let's see. Well, they're not giving them the score. Let's see what the call. Oh, they're calling a touchdown. Unsportsmanlike conduct on
right.
Morgan.
No, it's on North Branford.
Oh, it is on North Branford?
then
Yeah.
there is an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against North Branford.
Okay, it's against North Branford.
But the TV is good.
Well, you know, it's funny. That's the kind of play you'd think you'd say for Coginchuck on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
But he wanted to put it on film.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And Mike Eagle and Coginchuck can watch it on Tuesday night if they're bored.
I know. Well, Casey Corrigan, and they must have said something to Casey Corrigan.
That's a big time Thanksgiving Day play, right? Those are those trick plays are always fun
yeah.
on Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's too bad. So they did give him the touchdown, though. And now, what were they assessed the penalty? On the point after or on the kickoff?
It looks like he did the kickoff. They elected to use it on the kickoff.
Does the coach have an election on that?
Yeah, I think he can.
Well, so what would the election be? Either taking a kickoff or what?
Kickoff.
Or the extra point?
Yeah, he could do 15-yard on the extra point. But I think he wants field position. We'll give up the
Yeah, with a minute 41.
point for the field position.
Right. Yeah, there was
A
definitely
little
some
double reverse.
double reverse.
That's
that was a nice play.
That's a big play in the Powder Puff League. I know that Hands doing their Powder Puff game tonight, and
Oh,
I
they
saw
are?
them practicing that very play.
Really? Nice.
Yeah.
Now for the powder puff, maybe you can. Because
Well, I
people
didn't
would
get to
say,
announce. I usually announce the Powder Puff game over in Madison,
Oh,
and I
well,
didn't do it because
because
I'm
of-
here.
That's right. You can't be all things to all people.
No.
Even though people.
In
think
fact,
of
I
it.
didn't even think about it until just now.
Oh,
so.
that's too bad. Now explain powder puff, because people say, "What are they talking about?" The girls play football.
Jeez.
Nice catch. Nice kick. Oh, Casey Corrigan got nailed.
54, North
Oh, I hope Casey's all right.
Well, there's the Powder Puff game, and this back to the original point we were talking about with
Right.
senior night
Yep.
and some of the issues with identifying people.
Right.
The alternative, there was a time when I was at law and they didn't want to call it the Powder Puff game, and I suggested the cosmetic applicator game. What is a powder puff anyway?
no, really.
It's for applying makeup,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Well, I think I've
And,
never used a powder
so,
puff, so I'm
yeah.
not really sure, but I'm sure that's what the connotation is.
Yeah.
This is our last home game, so we'll see.
That was
here.
I think you stopped the clock after a score.
Yeah.
This is going to be awkward so the clock is running, and you're supposed to stop it after a score. And so if it takes more than a minute 18,
Oh,
then if it takes more than a minute 18, then it's going to be an awkward.
yes, it is. So
The bell's going to go off while nothing's happening,
Yep.
and the
It is.
officials aren't paying attention. It's still running. This should be good.
and if
Oh boy, this is going to be awkward. So I don't think anybody's going to complain about it.
no, this is
We'll
gonna
see
be-
if Coach Sullivan loses his mind because he thought he took the penalty so he could score again.
I know.
And he's finding out that they ran the clock the whole time. No one's paying attention.
He's out there on their receiving team.
No one's paying attention.
So he's got all the seniors in tonight, which is good. This is going to be taken. It's going to be taken
And that's
by
just
number
going to run the
7,
clock down to
Laramie.
nothing.
Laramie,
That should be the.
Yeah.
first catch.
I don't think anybody's going to line it up
Yeah,
here.
this will run out the clock.
That probably will be the last play of the game.
It is. So the North Branford Thunderbirds take down our Morgan Huskies by a score of 55-14. Well, Pete, we got some positive plays at the end, and hopefully they'll carry that over to our game against Old Saybrook. All right, we'll be right back with our wrap up of tonight's game. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you, Tom Foster, along with Pete and I. We'll be right back to wrap up the game. Okay, Pete, our last home game of the season. We want to thank all the seniors and their parents, both cheerleaders and football players. What's your impression of tonight's game?
Well, I mean, it's the same story. Those first 4 turnovers were costly. And we actually didn't turn it over after that.
Right.
But North Branford's ground game was virtually unstoppable for us. They were able to hook the edge. They pretty much did whatever they wanted on the ground. And then, the razzle-dazzle play at the end, obviously.
Oh,
and then
the double reverse.
Yeah, but there's still so many positives if we can just kind of put them together.
Right.
Against Saybrook, Like, it's always Thanksgiving.
Right.
So if you're going to turn the ball over like that, I don't care what team you're playing.
Right, it's gonna be
you're gonna
tough.
in trouble. So if we can limit that, I think we should do well enough against Saybrook to pull out a win. But we can't. We got to limit mistakes next week.
That's right, absolutely. Well, let's hope. So don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be doing even though it's away against Old Saybrook, Pete and I and Mike Rappiano will be doing the game. So make sure you tune in. And again, we thank you for watching tonight's game. The final score 55-14. For those of you graduating seniors, congratulations, good luck in the future, and we wish you all the best, both the seniors, cheerleaders, and players. So Tom Foster, along with Pete and I, Mike Rappiano, saying thank you for watching. We'll see you again on an upcoming show. Good night,
Wednesday.
everyone.